Welcome to episode number 27 of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am him, he, the host, Tuck. And as always, I have a great show for you, you hypocrite. On today's show, we will be talking about the hypocrisy that is between men and women. You pot calling the kettle black. Why worry about the speck in your brother's eye when there's a plank in yours? And shouldn't it be what's good for the goose is also good for the gander? You hypocrite. But before I get into, there is something I must do, and that's allow my panel a chance to introduce themselves. So, to my right.
I'm Kay. You can follow me on Kate_me and my big mouth on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
How y'all doing? I'm Jay. Not on social media, so.
What the
Interesting.
I was about to say I'm J. Cleveland.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead, Flynn.
I'm Damon. You can find me on Instagram at Mr. Tuck_88.
And I'm April. You can follow me on Instagram at apesvandy.
You hypocrite. And before I get into, I'm about to get into it now. You dress. The way you dress, ladies, does not reflect the way you want to be treated. You come off as a hypocrite in that aspect. Meaning, you go out there and you dress like a whore, but want to be treated like a lady. It's confusing to men. Let me give you an example. If I put on a police outfit and I step outside and somebody say, "Can you help me, officer?" Should I be offended because they mistaken me for a cop? Because I have on a cop outfit? But when you put on that whore outfit and somebody asks you what that monkey do, why do you feel a certain way? Anybody?
First of all, if that nigga still asking what that monkey do, get away from that nigga now.
That was it in the book?
No.
I don't know anybody to ask that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I made this thing. But like, why do y'all dress provocative, but then want to be treated like a lady? Like, you are advertising your body, but want them to like you for what's inside of you. But you're only advertising what's outside of you. Why is that on full display if you want them to treat you for the person you are on the inside? Oh, this is y'all.
At the end of the day, regardless of what she has on, she's still a woman. She's still a lady, period. So treat her like a lady. It's just like if a man leads with his wallet, or you decide to buy me a drink, or you're driving this nice car and you're pulling up next to me, I'm not going to treat you like your car. I'm not going to treat you like your wallet. You're still a human being. If you want to be treated like a man and treated like a human being, then it's the same fucking thing.
No. Like, lady is different than everybody. Each one of us is male and female. Lady has a stigma attached to it that has class attached to it. You're not treated like something that you probably ain't. Like, when somebody said, "Oh, that's a lady right there," they put some oomph on it. It's emphasized. But if that's just a female that's displaying her body, why would I treat her if she's putting herself out there and I'm treating her because she's dressing similar to streetwalkers and strippers?
What does that look like?
What she got on now?
Like,
everything that's revealing. That's what the less clothes, anything that's going to get the attention of men. They're dressing like
anything that's going to get the attention of men, because
they're either women. They're dressing like strippers and streetwalkers, but want to be treated like a lady.
Yeah, but some people are dressing for themselves, not for you. So then if you happen to meet them out there, if I'm not on a street corner.
This how I know it ain't true, because women, soon as they get somewhere, they take the shit off because it's uncomfortable. See, if you dressing for yourself, you're going to be comfortable.
That's not
What? That's
necessarily.
not true.
Women dress for other
Do y'all
women.
not throw y'all? You see women in the club with their shoes off. Y'all put on heels. Y'all put on all this shit because it's uncomfortable. You're not doing it for yourself.
I
But
mean,
they-
they
Yes,
either
they
dress
are.
for
They
themselves
put on
or they
their
dress for other
bras and they
women.
be uncomfortable with their
Huh?
bras. Like they have to wear bras, like even at
Correct.
work, but they get
Thank
home
you
and
for
take it off.
understanding. The
As
bras are
soon as they
uncomfortable.
get home.
And I'm not
Take
pandering
that
to
shit
the
off.
women because that's what they always say.
Yeah, nigga, I think you.
It's just
pandering to
common
the women.
sense.
But
No.
but
I'm talking about
at
when
the
you
end of the-
step out. See, they don't go and say.
No, you just said something that make them uncomfortable, but they are bras.
No,
I
they
know
say
for
they're
a
doing
fact.
it for themselves.
Yes. So let's use
That's
your,
a cap.
let's use your example as the heels. You're like, okay, well, as soon as we get in there or whatever, take off the heels. First of all, beauty is pain. I'm gonna suffer through that shit. But if she does take her heels off, niggas don't give a fuck. They saw you in the heels when
really
you came
don't.
in, and
Dirty
barefoot,
feet
they
and
still
all.
gonna,
Yeah.
they're
Dirty
still gonna
feet
holler
and
at you.
all.
I did that for
Mhm.
me. Me and my bitches, we took pictures before we got in here.
Well, I mean, you can't say just because she took off her heels that it wasn't for her. She took off her heels because they hurt, but she wanted to look a certain way because she wanted to look a certain way. You can't say that was for somebody else.
I can say it to somebody else. For instance, if you saying that y'all want to be treated like ladies, then why do you buy shit that make you feel sexy?
Because we want to feel sexy.
Okay, if you want to feel sexy, what are you putting off?
I don't want to be because I want to be sexy makes it so
Okay,
I feel
what are
like I
you
want to be
putting-
exploited.
Right.
That's the difference.
What are you putting off? If I'm putting on something to look sexy for you,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? Okay, let's play this imaginary game. But if you putting off sexual energy on what you put off, you get it back in return. So how you offended?
You can put off sexual energy if I have an oversized t-shirt and some oversized pants and some fucking ugly.
That is not a
Yep.
symbol of sexy. You
I
are
can,
not
I
going to
can,
sue.
but I didn't
Make
say,
it
I
look
didn't say,
sexy.
I said I can
You
give
can
off
have
sexy.
type of
I
nigga
can
you
give
run
off,
into.
I can
Yeah.
give
Because
off-
niggas don't give
I
a
can give
damn.
off sexy by the way I'm looking at somebody.
Right.
I can connect eyes with somebody a certain way and cut my eyes a certain way and smile and giggle a certain way
Yeah,
and use my
but-
body
but
a
see,
certain
that's
way and
but that's
still
a-
give off sexy.
But you're not a hypocrite then. I'm saying these people, you dress a certain way and then you get approached a certain way and you feel offended.
So let's say this. I dress a certain way, right? I'm dressing sexy and shit, but I'm giving off a cold attitude. I'm not making no eye contact. I'm walking fast, nigga, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not giving off sexy attitude, but I'm dressed sexy. That's not me being a hypocrite.
No, I'm saying if you bought it knowing that this looks sexy on me,
Right,
then
'cause
you're
I
putting
want to
out
look-
sexual
'cause
energy
I want to
for
look
the
sexy.
public. Then you're going out
But what
knowing
if
that this is sex appeal to me.
But that's just,
But
if
it's
he
what
was
if she
sex
somebody-
like
appeal
it?
to me.
That's just her.
To
Like
me,
if you say that, it's sex appeal to me.
But when most people do it, they know that they're going to get the certain attention from other people.
But I think it depends
So then they
on
act
the
a different
person
way.
that puts
So
it on.
so you telling me y'all don't know how to dress to lure a man? This is y'all expertise. Now go ahead and lie.
I
I'm not
don't
even
dress
saying you
to lure
dress
a
to
certain man.
lure
if
a
I
man.
I'm
want
saying you
to.
can do that, right?
If
But-
I wanted to, yeah.
But the same shit that you put on when you go out to the club, you won't wear to church or you won't wear to work.
Yeah, but
If
that
you're
all
saying you're
depends-
doing it for you,
Because you're going to get judged at church.
huh?
You're going to get judged.
And
But
it
no,
works.
not if it's for you.
That ain't work.
No, not if it's for you. You're saying it's for you, right? So why is that same outfit not suitable for your job in church?
Because
But
it's
see-
different appropriate. It's like
Correct.
It does
Is
not
there-
matter
yep.
if it's for you
Yeah.
personally.
so I can't come into church with my nipples out
why?
because it's frowned upon.
You
I'm
saying-
gonna be judged.
Why
But
would I
well,
want
I
to
can go
see,
to
The
the
question
you're
is,
club.
why
saying
they,
it right.
why are they judging you?
But why
If
do
you
I
come
want
to
to
get
be
the house to
sexy in
get
church?
But
word,
that's
why they
people.
judging you? That's the
That's just
question.
people. That's why I
They're
say it
supposed to,
depends
but it's
on
a
like
social construct.
the person that puts it on.
This
Because
is-
some people put it on for confidence building,
Mhm.
like just to feel confident within themselves.
That's
It's
true.
not to actually like lure somebody or to serve a purpose. It's just so I can feel confident within myself.
Because I can lure guys.
Because
This-
dudes do the same shit.
This the hypocrite, but we ain't hypocrites with it because when we get hit on, we don't get offended. But if you're showing,
Because it'd be weird.
Wait
That's
a
kind of
minute.
if you going out half naked and somebody approaches you because you, like I said, if I put on a police uniform and I go outside and somebody mistake me for a police, can I get offended?
It's
I
one.
just answer the question. Can I get offended?
Look, it's one thing for someone to get hit
Hold
on.
on, let's answer the question first.
Okay.
Can I get offended?
Hey yo, I got an example.
Huh? No. Nobody want to answer this question.
What?
I mean,
If
it's
I
his
put
job.
on
That's
can
an
a
you get
police
offended if someone-
uniform and go outside and somebody mistakes me for a police and asks me for help, I get offended with that person because they identified me as a cop.
It depends.
No,
Is
what?
it
No,
Halloween?
no. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh man, y'all.
Is it Halloween?
Is it?
If it's Halloween,
I know when you can't
Give or
say
take.
what you want
But-
to say.
If it's
I'll
Halloween,
say no.
I mean,
you can't
hey.
like you can't get offended if someone mistakes
So
you
if
for
you
a police
dress
officer.
like
hold
a
on, pause,
street
though. Let me
walker
finish.
or
Let
a
me
stripper,
finish.
and they treat you as such, you offended?
If
But
I
9
choose to
times
dress
out of 10.
sexy, I can still be offended because someone comes up to me and talks to me like fucking trash. Someone selling pussy can still be offended because someone's coming up to her talking to her like she's fucking
I'm
dirt.
not talking about the disrespectful. I'm talking about the cat calls that people that dress like that get.
First of all, niggas gonna hit you with the hey, shorty. Skirt. Yo. All of that shit. No matter what the fuck you got on.
Dress in sweatpants.
I could be covered from head to
with barbecue
They
sauce
don't care.
dripping from your
Okay?
face.
They don't give a fuck.
They
All
want
of
it.
If that's
All
the
of
kind of nigga that is, that's the kind of nigga that is.
Walking out of a
I-
seafood
I
restaurant smelling
think-
like fish.
I think
Hold
it's
on.
Still going after it.
You smell like fish.
He's
Hell
dead.
Hey, hold on.
Hell no.
I think it's funny.
You are sick.
I think it's funny. I think it's hypocritical that if you're a woman that bought a dress because it fits your curves and that a man compliments you on how that fits your curves, you offended.
You didn't say compliment. You said catcall.
Are we
That's
changing?
sign of
A compliment.
Are we changing?
Like
no,
when
no,
you-
it's
no,
not.
when-
Oh,
when
no,
a
it's
girl
not.
cat
There's
call
an approach
you-
that's disrespectful.
Huh?
Are we
There's an
changing-
approach
are we
that makes it
changing topics?
disrespectful.
Okay, a
If
cat
you
call.
said that they're just looking
When you
good.
fly, and
But
the
are
girl
we
say,
changing
"Girl,
topics?"
do you feel offended?
Yeah, nah, I'm on
It
my
happened.
I
shit.
think we're changing topics.
But
Oh.
I'm talking about the hypocrite, the hypocrisy.
You right, because when you do it to a woman, she like,
So we're
Like,
going
what-
to like
Yo,
No,
mom,
no,
if
hold
someone's
on.
wearing
Some of them
something
like it
fitted or
though.
whatever in
True.
curves and
Some
stuff
of them like to be
whatever.
complimented.
so I guess it depends on the
like,
person.
oh girl, that dress fitting you right.
Yeah, it
Or
depends
some
on the
shit
person.
like that.
Huh?
Like if he say, oh, that dress is fitting
And she
you
like,
right.
what
or
the fuck
some
you
shit
mean
like
by that?
I'm like,
You know how they do with their attitude.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know.
Yeah, but
Bruh,
I mean, that's certain
I
people.
get.
That's why I
Bruh,
say it depends on the person.
If you think this is how I know it's a cap, all you got to go to is your local gym and see how people that's in there to exercise dress.
Yeah.
They're in there to exercise, but you can see the print of their vagina. You can see the crack of their ass, but they're in there to exercise.
Some people just got that thing and it just kind of like
Yeah.
suck it up.
Y'all sick.
Oh,
Hell no.
God, come on.
You
Nancy,
know what the fuck you
That was
doing.
fun in there.
You come in this bitch with a pussy print to do squats.
Or if, if I got my legs open and I'm
guess what?
squatting,
On leg
when I
presses.
come back up, that
But
bitch
why are
might
y'all
ride up a
focusing
little
on
bit.
that if y'all in the gym to work out?
Correct. Why
because
are you
they be
looking?
in front
Why
of
you
you.
come in there like that?
Why are you looking?
Why are you distracted?
So you telling me if
Talk
You
you
about
have
this
a
shit.
focus.
If-
You have
if
a
a dude
goal.
came
The
in-
goal is to
Alright,
pump
if
alright,
a
your
dude
alright.
came
iron.
there with just
So if I came in there with my
alright.
shirt off, oiled up, and I'm in that motherfucker bench pressing, doing curls and shit,
it's
they gonna be like,
distracting.
I'm a
Really?
cat call you.
Why?
Really?
Why are
Really?
you being
gonna come in?
distracted
You
though?
come in here to work out? Why the fuck
Because
you
this
all-
is
Honestly,
front of you. What are you
it
talking
depends
about?
on what I'm doing. If I'm really in that bitch working out, first of all, I'm trying to focus on how the fuck I'm gonna get through
Look
this
at the
next 5.
hypocrisy.
That's-
They
I'm
know
focused
it's
on
a
how I'm
cap.
gonna get through this next
I call
5.
hypocrite. I
You
call
see
hypocrite.
that?
Nah,
say that
if
certain
I'm really
people
in there
don't
working
dress for the
out
gym
and I'm like
to
doing my
attract a certain effect.
sets
Hold
and my
on.
reps and shit,
I'm not gonna
trying to
spend
figure out
all
how the
day
fuck I'm
looking
gonna
at
get
him
through
like
that
I
shit.
see
I'm not
him like,
focused
ah,
on
damn,
this
she
nigga
bad,
over
but I
here
ain't about to just be
oiled
drooling
up.
over.
Hold on, wait. Say it again.
I said I see him be like, okay, damn, she bad, but I ain't about to be just spending my whole day looking at her like.
No, but they'll catch men staring
Yeah.
on camera and call you the pervert.
So you can't.
Yeah, but
in
they're
there-
doing that on
they'll
purpose.
dress
That's on
provocative.
purpose,
Yeah, but they're
though.
doing
They
that on
trying to
purpose
get
for
a-
likes.
That's what I'm saying. You
It does
came
not
in there
matter.
to draw attention.
But that's
They
them
trying to
setting it
catch
up
you
for
on.
But
that.
That's
look,
someone-
look
you're right,
at the
that's someone
support of
intentionally
women they
doing it.
get behind that.
No,
Look, that's all.
But that's just a small group of people, though.
No,
that's a
it
small.
ain't.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
not-
That's
People
the
who are catching
internet
people on
life.
camera, that's a small group of people. The fuck?
No, I'm talking about the support behind. It shouldn't matter what a woman dress.
It shouldn't.
It's respect there regardless.
Correct. You should.
I mean, because stigmas
That's
have
a
been
lie.
put around
Because
it.
women
It
look
doesn't
at
mean it's
niggas'
supposed to be
shoes
there.
if they dirty.
Yep, that's true. True.
They judge men off their shoes.
That is true.
But-
That is
but-
true.
True.
You
Look,
cannot.
you not-
oh,
You cannot
shit.
dodge
Yo.
that. That is true.
Yeah.
I said, but who's
They
first
judge
is
niggas
right?
off their fingernails. But we see your
We're not saying it
titties
was
out
right.
and we
Okay.
can't judge.
Nah,
There-
the
there are reasons for
fingernails,
that.
nigga, hygiene.
Hygiene.
Okay, whatever.
I could have
Shoes.
been just working on the car.
Right. But they
Yeah,
they
but
can
you
have
walking
their
out
whole
Wash
with
your
them
hands.
dirty. You
Hey,
didn't
Jay,
wash your
You
hands?
can't get grease off that easy.
Jay,
I mean, let
they
you know
got
you're a
their
mechanic.
whole
Keep on your
ass
workout
out,
with or something. I
and
like
you don't
that.
have a right to judge.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't even make an opinion about it.
So you can judge all you want, but you talking to me in a certain manner because you think that I'm a streetwalker and you're like, or you're dressed like a streetwalker
got a
and
whole
I should
outfit
treat you
on.
like that, then whatever. If you look like a dirty ass nigga, I'm not gonna call you just. I might think you're a dirty ass nigga. I'm not gonna come up to you like, what's up, dirty ass nigga?
All right, so
Bum
I got
ass
a
fuck.
question. I got a
There you
question.
go.
Sounds
I got a
like some
question.
Hypocrisy shit going on.
I got a question. So if a
Why?
girl wears a shirt and got her nipples out, and a nigga walk up and be like, "Got milk?" Should she be offended?
Yeah. Cause I got
That
titties,
is
I got
sick,
titties
yeah.
every day of the week.
Should she be offended?
Yeah.
Why you got your
Why?
titties out?
I mean, what are you talking about? Like no shirt? You said
Like
she got on
no,
Her
I
nipples.
said her nipples out.
They out.
Like
they
just
cut out.
I got no
Yeah,
top.
No, they
like-
cut.
like
she
you
got
got
a
a
shirt on,
shirt
but
on.
they cut
But you
out
can
the
see her
shirt.
whole titty and her nipples
You
out.
What
said
they call
that,
this
you said
shit?
the nipples are cut
What's the shit
out.
called?
Yeah, the nipples out.
Like there's a hole
Yeah.
and the nipples are
Yeah,
pulled
you can
through.
see
Her
the nipples.
areola.
Yeah, her areolas and her nipples out.
That's weird.
And you be like, got milk?
She
I mean, I guess
probably
it
has
depends
a
on what
shirt on
culture
that
it
says
is.
"Got milk."
At first,
Probably.
she
At
was
that
saying,
point.
you better sit there and thought about it.
Right. So here's
No,
the
I'm
thing.
just saying, it's
You went to
Right.
you went to like an extreme just to try to prove a point.
no,
Come on,
because
bro.
you got
Bring
women, you
say
got women out
something
here.
realistic.
Okay, you got women out here to go to the club, wear a whole fucking see-through joint on.
Whole see through.
You ain't got no bra.
Hmm.
You can see your whole titty,
I've seen it.
and you can.
and
Only
you-
thing you got is covering your pussy. And then when a nigga be like, "God damn, shout like, what's up?" You be
Like mesh. Or we
nice
talking
cam-
about like
can you
thin
say nice
shirt?
cam-
no, ain't no mesh, nothing. Like you see
Damn,
the
you got
whole
a fat
shit.
ass camera.
That's what I'm saying. Mesh is
Yo.
like you complete see through. But are you talking about like a just like a
Shit.
thin shirt? where you
No,
just
like
kinda,
a fishnet
skin?
Because women do it. They,
Yo.
when I-
I mean, but
You
see,
wear
that's
gray
the thing.
sweatpants,
Like
they
most
looking at your
places
print.
aren't gonna even
Right?
let her
Right.
like come in
Yeah.
like that.
So-
if we're
so
gonna
when
say
your
See?
woman-
Got
See,
some
you heard
bullshit.
she just a good.
Women can
She,
get in
you
the
got a
club with
nice
anything they
silhouette.
want.
Hold
No,
on,
she
take
just
it.
a
But
good-
I'm not
Hey, we
hitting
can't
on
cross
her.
talk.
Right.
What you saying now?
I said it's just like if a man wear a gray sweatpants or sweatpants, women can
See the
say-
print.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I'm
we
not
just-
gonna hit on you. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I'm like, what's up with that big ass print?
But
I'm not
okay,
doing that.
Okay,
Look,
so
I'm not doing that.
all right,
There's
so
a
would
big
you-
difference
so-
because it's a respect level.
So would you get mad if you looking at his print? And he be like, "Yo, what the fuck you looking at?"
Don't you got to give somebody something to
Like, well,
respect?
you the one swinging it out.
I mean,
See?
I'm not
okay,
saying that.
huh?
I'm not
All right,
saying that.
But it's
All right,
one thing to look.
this is fair.
It's one thing to look.
Okay,
There you go.
if this is okay with what you're saying, right? This is gonna be the hypocrisy. If your mother went out dressing with her titties out, print showing, would it bother you?
That's on her. She
Would
grown.
it bother you?
Yeah, she grown.
She grown.
Oh, you can say, "Oh,
That's my
grown."
mom.
Now, why you have to be grown if what they're doing is not inappropriate?
That's her business.
That's
No,
her-
what about your daughter?
Oh no.
Nah.
No, if you're saying what they're doing is not inappropriate?
It's different
Did-
levels. though.
When they get-
no, you sound
I'ma
like
be-
I got
hey,
you.
look,
I got
no,
you
no, no.
early.
Well,
No,
here's the
no, you're a
thing. We
hypocrite
didn't
already.
talk about
Oh, wait.
being
Time out.
inappropriate.
I'm gonna be real.
Like,
with
let me
you.
finish. If you're saying the way you dress is appropriate and you demand that you should have respect regardless as a lady, if it's appropriate, then it shouldn't have no age limit on it if it's appropriate.
Hold on.
So why is cussing got an age
You're no,
limit
you're.
on it?
Age
Your
limit?
cussing is not appropriate, period.
But here's
We just do it.
Who
You
said
know
it
how
ain't
you say
appropriate?
do-
Y'all made these words up.
Yeah.
Man made the words up. Who said it ain't appropriate?
Well, I feel like it. Some of it ain't.
cursing is inappropriate in certain settings.
I know your ass ain't say that.
Ah,
But,
shit, but fucking in the fucking.
That's
in
not
the fucking-
inappropriate in this fucking bitch. It's
But
not.
I'm asking this because yo ain't gonna run away from this, hypocrites. If
I'm
what
not.
you got on is appropriate, why does it have? Why you won't put your daughter? Why your daughter? Can't
Because
Hey, that's
But
what-
here's the thing.
But
What
you
you
said
saying?
It's appropriate for
listen.
certain.
Listen for the reasons why they daughter.
No,
can't
listen.
wear
We're
it.
No,
not
I'm
talking
gonna tell
about
you why my daughter
inappropriate
can't wear it.
environment.
Why?
though.
This is me. No, I'm gonna tell you. I can't say she can't wear that. If she buying her own clothes and she want to dress like that, then that's on her. And I'm gonna tell her that. But if I gotta buy your clothes, no, that's me buying the clothes.
Wait,
when you,
so she's 12 years old and she bought herself a whole see-through outfit.
how the fuck? How she gonna get the money?
I mean, the allowance.
I still gave it to her. I'm
Okay,
talking
but
about
it's
if
still
she
allowed.
working. Me personally, I feel like, look, I'm gonna tell you this. You dress like this, I'm gonna be real with my daughters. You dress like this, you look like this. That's what they gonna do. They gonna holler at you. It's up to you. That's it. Ain't nothing else I can do.
If she
Here's
tell
the
you,
thing,
I'ma
but we're
snatch her
not
out.
12.
It's
Not 12.
certain outfits that are appropriate for certain events and certain times.
Like it's certain
Like,
outfits
I
and
don't
there's certain
understand
outfits
if
that are
you
not.
say-
I
Okay,
ain't
like
gonna
you
say
said,
that
you
on
did
camera
it for
because I
me.
be going through chat.
You did it for me, right?
Yeah.
if you're doing it for yourself, then it's
Uh-huh.
always appropriate.
No, it's
because
not.
No,
it's
it's
for
not.
you.
It's
This is
not.
self
No,
care.
that's a lie.
When is self care
That's
not
a lie.
appropriate?
No.
That's a
No,
lie.
this is the
When
thing.
is self
Because
care
you
not
So-
appropriate?
no,
That's
because
not-
you act accordingly when you're at your job because you know it's for you to keep it, right?
But that ain't my job. If it was my company,
It's not my.
But
I'll-
you're saying
But if I'm
if
going,
it's my company,
if I'm going to a beach
If it's your
party and I want to
company.
have a thong
I can wear the fuck I wanna
bikini
wear.
on, nigga, that's what the fuck I'm gonna have on because I feel comfortable in it and it's appropriate
So-
for the event that I'm going to.
Yeah, but-
I'm not gonna wear a fucking thong to the grocery store just because I want my ass to be out.
Why?
I'm not doing it.
but it's
But
something
she's
It's
wrong
not
with it.
appropriate
attention.
for the grocery store
How is it not appropriate?
Tell me.
to have a thong. Well, one, it's not pants; it's a thong. It's like underwear.
All
Oh, you
got
talking
is a
about
thong?
like I
Oh,
thought you
all
talking
you got
about
on
had
is
the
a
pants
thong.
on. Yeah.
No, she's
No.
talking about just
Oh,
wearing a
Grocery
thong.
store.
Oh, just
I'm
wearing
just
a
walking
thong.
around in a thong.
Okay.
That's not
Yeah,
appropriate.
because
I'm
you
not
got
gonna get it.
kids
The
around.
police
Like
is gonna
cleaning
get
up on all
called. I'm gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get banned from the fucking store.
Yeah,
I
you
know it's
got
not
kids
appropriate for
around.
that.
Yeah.
But if I'm going to a beach party, I can have a thong on and just walk around.
Because there's
and just be
adults that
happy.
getting drunk and having
Yeah.
and partying. But in
And
the
it's
grocery
a
store, you
fucking
got
beach.
kids and stuff around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's basically a fucking
Mm.
swimsuit.
So
There are
it
different
depends
It's
things
on-
that
different
are
settings.
appropriate
It's your
for different
settings and where you
settings.
going.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, it depends on your settings. Yeah. What?
Yeah.
So what
I'll
you
let-
choose to buy with your money is only appropriate for certain settings.
Yes.
Well, I bought
Yes.
it for certain
I agree with
settings.
that.
Like
Yes.
you can't
They
wear
only
a
gonna
full
buy it
baggy
for a
suit
certain-
and
yeah.
jump in the pool.
I purchased it for
Right.
certain
Are you
deep
gonna
end.
swim in the
Okay.
pool with a suit on?
If no, but if I want to, I can.
Your ass gonna
and
drown.
if I
I mean,
I
if
ain't
you
gonna
want to
drown.
get fired,
'Cause it's
you
gonna
can
be
also
heavy.
dress
It's still-
appropriate.
correct,
That bitch said
you
the
can
suit
dress
gonna be
however
heavy.
you want if
No,
you
no,
want to do whatever you want.
No,
Right.
okay.
Uh,
It's
a
gonna
church
be
suit?
heavy.
So is it so y'all hypocrites already, but let's go on to the next person. The man that likes for other men to lust after his woman. Meaning they
Then
know,
get mad.
I like it.
Mhm.
I like
Then-
to go out.
then
with
get
my-
mad.
Say it again.
Like if you go out, like
Yeah.
you saying if you go out with your girl and a nigga like try to holler at her and then you're like, yeah, that's me right there. Like that, yeah. Some
You
dudes
like that,
shit
right?
like
Turn on.
Yeah.
Right. Now watch the hypocrite.
Mm-hmm.
If you like it, then there's nothing wrong with her liking it. If you like the attention she gets, why can't she like the attention she gets?
She's not gonna like
She
it.
might well go stay over there.
wait. You see the hypocrite right there?
You goddamn
You-
right.
If you like
Hey,
the attention your woman brings,
you got one ha in you and it's over.
but she can't like the attention she brings. Do you see how hypocritical that shit
More than
is?
likely, if we go out, we didn't talk about this together before. Like,
No,
Yeah,
I
but
let
like-
you hang yourself. You said
No.
that you like.
He did.
What did he just say?
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get what you saying,
But
but
what
what
if she like it for the same reasons you do?
Right.
Well,
She
So
we
what
can't-
if she likes it like,
Well, we
hey,
can't
he
be.
hollering at me, and I'm gonna be like, that's my man.
and I'm
right
saying
there.
sorry. Oh no. See, that's my
See,
man right
that-
there.
that's
That's
what
it.
I'm
I
saying,
like
but she
But
still
that.
what
like
if she
it,
likes
But
the
she
like
man's
that
attention though.
Yeah, as long as it don't go further. than
What
the club,
woman don't
I'm
like
good.
attention though?
Fuck it. Everybody love attention, so
Yeah.
you can't say that.
I
Yeah.
can't say it. I just said it.
Everybody,
You said it
no,
ain't gonna be your
everybody
woman.
loves attention, so you can't say that. If I gotta expect that's gonna happen, like okay, if I'm planning on going with her and I'm like, okay, I know she looking like this, she dressing like this, niggas gonna holler at her. Just long as ain't nobody disrespectful and you ain't disrespectful, like I can't do nothing about you smiling back.
So you cool with your woman liking another
Ike
man's?
Turner. I'm just fucking with
So
y'all.
okay, y'all made this way easier than I thought it would be.
Nah.
With this-
Nah, I wouldn't be
I
tripping.
ain't hypocritical. What?
like I'm gonna tell you what men are real hypocritical about. Like y'all seen the Shannon Sharp and
The girl, the
the,
body,
little
Yeah,
vi-
the
the
body
viral
count.
clip,
the body count.
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's definitely a double
35.
standard.
Watch
What y'all
it.
Always.
talking about?
Shannon Sharp, once she said that I
Brittany
slept with
Renner.
Brittany Renners,
There
right?
you go. Yeah.
I slept with
Brittany
35 dudes. He had to grab liquor.
He was
He was
extra.
drinking.
He was extra.
Now he's
Yeah.
an athlete with millions of dollars.
You know he had
He's
more
also
than
How
35.
many women have Shannon Sharp had for him to grab liquor when he heard 35 from her?
extra?
Mm-hmm.
So you see that
I heard about it.
you see the hypocrite that men have when we hear a number.
Yeah.
If a man joke, it's like, yeah, damn, that's all you had, boy. You was lame as hell, nigga. Just 35.
That's
Like,
it. Yeah, in high school.
What you doing with your life?
But why we can't handle a
That's
woman?
crazy. I just had this conversation
That's a
yesterday.
great question.
Sexual
I just had this
appetite. We
conversation
can't
yesterday.
handle a woman's sexual appetite because you can tell a woman your fantasy is a threesome with 2 women. If she tell you her fantasy is threesome with 2 guys, I can't do nothing with that bitch.
Correct.
And
Correct.
that bitch is useless.
I
That's
can't
wild.
do
So you
nothing
want
with you.
you want to
No.
be ran and train on her.
And
Amtrak.
it's not even a train.
Then again, it depends on the person.
That's not a train. What the hell you call it?
It
It's a
depends on the
threesome.
person.
Ew, that's a train.
That's a train.
No, a train is when multiple people are taking turns, like
Yeah, there's
fucking
2
you,
people.
right?
There's 2
So it's
fucking-
like one
Yep,
person
more than
fucking you,
2.
and then you move, and then another person's fucking you, and then you go, and then another person's fucking you. That's a train. But if you're fucking 2 people at the same time, right? You got
That's
the whole
double
thing
penetration,
going
as
on
they
right
say.
there. That's not a fucking train. That's a threesome.
So what if he fuck
No,
you
it's a-
then
it's
the
a
other dude
threesome
fuck
with
you
2
right
men.
behind him? So that's a train.
Huh?
That's still not a train.
How?
If you do
How
what?
many
That's
trains
another
you
link.
see with just a
See,
front and a caboose.
And see, they probably gave the
That's what I'm
correct
saying. You got it
definition.
going,
We
and you
see
got
a
it
train
going.
though, don't we?
No, I'm saying this is what men see.
Men
Yeah,
see a
Crystal ain't
train.
a train.
You might
Goofy
be
as
right.
fuck. I am right.
Yeah,
They're
the-
goofy.
Yeah.
Y'all are goofy as fuck. Yeah.
You don't ever see a
Now
train
we
with a
ain't
front
saying
and a
we
back.
was goofy now.
Goofy.
Nothing
Goofball
in between.
McGee. The whole
I'm gonna tell you
fucking
what's
goof
crazy. What if your lady and her pants had a train ran on?
Fuck it.
I can't.
How
get
do you
mad about
know?
that.
That's
Yeah,
in the
I
past.
can't. Yeah.
Is
the
it
fuck
one
can
of
I
those
do?
Make
things
me look
that
at you
don't wanna talk about?
sideways.
How do you
Got that
know?
goddamn golden ticket now.
You're talking about just like talking about it? Like she
She
told
just
you?
being honest.
It is what it is.
Like, yo, I had a couple threesomes. Yeah, babe, I just had one. I mean, we had this a thing.
I thought you said
Okay,
train.
fuck it.
No, I'm just saying. We see train. I don't know what the fuck you keep saying that.
Because you said a train. I mean, a
We
train,
Well,
you can
and
say
then
like,
explain
train.
When you got 2 dudes and 1 girl, she getting
that's
ran
a
the train
threesome. I mean, if you say like, I don't know.
Wait, so
3
you gonna
guys,
call it a
like,
train if
going
she was
in.
like, yeah, I was with 4 girls at the same time?
Yeah.
You gonna call her? You gonna say that she was in a train because she was with 4 other girls?
Nope.
I'm
No,
gonna ask
you're
when
not.
was that?
Yo,
So that's
And
your
where they at?
critical
for some
part
reason,
of-
Where everybody
yo,
at?
yo,
Yo.
Y'all are wild.
Yo, I wanted to ask
Like
this
that
question.
It's
is
double
a train.
standard. No, I'm telling you, we definitely have
But
double
I mean,
standards.
yes,
like
but
all
also
day.
like do research and figure out what a train is before y'all start spurting out
Choo-choo.
that something is a train.
Hold
What
on
is actually
now.
a threesome?
Hey, yo, you
What I
you,
said.
you might have said it right, but in guys' eyes,
What I
you
see.
getting a train ran on you.
So
Okay, but
they're
I mean,
the
just
hypocrites.
educate yourself, man. Educate yourself,
All right, like when it come to men, because I was about to ask some ignorant shit, but
Lord.
I just,
You were going there.
Go there.
Keep
You
it
might
going.
well.
You're already there.
Do it.
You're
Might
on the
well.
train.
Shoot the J.
Go.
Shoot it.
Shoot it.
why do studs cheat?
Why do what?
Why do y'all studs cheat?
Wait, studs?
Stud.
Yeah,
Who the fuck
Why
is
would
that?
it-
You need to stud in for that.
like
No,
why
pause.
do
Because that's still a
lesbian
fucking person.
women-
Everybody cheap.
Femme lesbians cheap too.
Yes.
Why do y'all cheat?
That's still a person.
It's
People cheat.
what's needs.
So do
people
studs be
cheap.
like sneak dicking?
Not yet. I'm talking about why they cheat on them with another
Bitch.
girl.
Because
Because
It's the
it's the
same
same
thing.
thing.
Because I see another bad bitch and I want to eat
Right,
her
it's the
pussy
same
and I
shit.
want to fuck with her. Like, I don't understand.
Like exactly. Like, what do you mean?
Right.
All right. It just was in my head. Like I never understood like the.
Why wouldn't they?
It's the
a
same
femme
concept.
It's
lesbian.
a person.
It's different.
Cheat.
It's
What's the
feelings.
difference?
It's different feelings with men because we have the tools to say.
Yeah, but just
okay,
because
this
they're a
pussy
stud
better, this
doesn't
pussy-
mean
this
that they
pussy
want to be
better,
a
that pussy-
man.
Huh?
But they
I
got
mean,
the same thing to say that.
Yeah,
too.
it's
No,
just
they
that.
don't.
But
No,
just
they
A
don't.
stud- hey,
Believe
some
that
girls don't
bullshit.
get wet like other girls. Yeah, that's true.
What
just
does a
add-
girl being wet have to?
You
how
just
they
said
gonna
the
say-
same thing.
Look,
that some
look,
coochie don't
okay,
feel like some
okay.
coochie. So what are you
That's what I
saying?
Lesbians.
mean. So all right, a lesbian woman.
Mm-hmm.
What she don't know her girl.
They're
got
gonna
good
bump.
pussy.
They're gonna bump
Let-
and figure it out.
How do a lesbian woman know her girl got?
They're
good
gonna bump and see if she get
In
wet.
it.
pussy?
They
You know
gonna.
about it?
They
I
gonna.
mean,
they
well,
gonna.
my thing is more so they're doing all
in
kinds
it.
of stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I'm asking
They're gonna
you.
bump
I mean, they
pussy
making
for
it
What?
squirts. They're
How?
doing all that. It's
All
the-
They gonna bump
Hey, all right,
coochies.
we gonna move.
What do you
we'll
mean?
do that
They
for
gonna
another
bump
day.
coochies.
Why
and
you
it-
wanna
one
do
of them
that?
get
That's what I'm
wet,
saying.
like
They
the
be
other one don't.
scissoring.
Yeah, they can scissor.
They be scissoring.
Yeah.
Fingers go up there.
I don't think.
I know they be making
You
them
got
swear.
this shit.
Have
You
you ever
got this
watched
shit. I don't think we know what the fuck we talking about. We gonna go ahead and move.
You the one that went there.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about this there for women. I was like, oh
That's what
shit.
I'm saying though. But they,
Hey.
I mean, they have a whole scissor train.
I mean,
All
I
right.
like women.
All right. The hypocrisy of men. That we go out here and we buy these nice things to attract women. And then when our money get low and they leave, we call them scandalous. But if we put our effort and our money to be seen and be looked at, How is it now that your money's low and she's out that she's the problem?
That's the ego thing.
You
That's
hypocrite.
ego.
Yeah, that's ego.
Yeah.
That's
This
all
ain't
ego.
number ego. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
No, it's ego.
No, but it's a hypocrite for stating
'cause he
like,
mad,
yo, she did me
absolutely.
wrong as soon as
Yeah.
I ain't have my money, she was gone. But that's how
Absolutely.
you got her.
Right. So it's like, what? Yeah, you know.
I mean, you know who
fucking
you dealing
hypocrite.
with.
I think they're only a hypocrite. I mean, like, cause the girl
I don't know
that you
what the fuck that was
attract,
funny, but you dead ass
I'm
serious.
just saying.
like the girl that you're attracted, who's attracted to your money, 9 times out of she's a little baddie or something. So you just want her for her looks, probably not her personality or anything. So I get it. They are a hypocrite if you wanted her for her fucking looks and she wanted you for her fucking for your money, and then you run out and she left. I mean, bitch, hypocrite.
I mean, but that's technically not a hypocrite because she wanted you for your
She
money.
did
That's
exactly
what
what
you
she's
presented.
supposed to do. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what
He's
you
a
presented.
hypocrite.
He
if
wanted-
he's a hypocrite
Tricky.
if he talks shit.
Yeah,
about
because he
her
mad.
for
Yeah,
leaving.
absolutely. He
Yeah,
is.
he's a
Yes.
complete hypocrite in that
Absolutely he
sense.
is.
Let me ask you something like let's with the money and thing, like why are the such thing as groupies exist? If women be acting as if they want a man for themselves and they're attracted to certain men, how do celebrities keep fucking all of these different type of women?
Because they.
Because then people be trying to get money.
Groupies.
You have a
But
baby
sometimes
by
they
me.
get money, they
Million,
just
million.
want- Yeah, sometimes
They
they
won't
want
pay
to fuck.
$1,500
Yeah,
for a
they just want-
picture.
Yeah.
Groupies
Yo.
are obsessed with the idea of the person.
So what
That
if
they
the
just
roles
want to
are
be
reversed?
next to the person. They just want to be a part of that.
That's something.
That's
You said what?
groupie.
So what if the roles was reversed? What if a dude used a woman for her money?
Then she
Which-
would
then
put
he
it
gonna
out
be a
there.
dog
I mean, there
ass
are
nigga.
those.
Would she? And she be like, "Damn, this nigga's using me for my money, and then he left me."
I mean, did she leave?
I mean,
with
there
her money?
are those though.
What-
There are
I'm
those
saying
women
that.
out there that trick.
But
In
would
this
she be
scenario,
They're
considered-
called cougars.
But would she be considered a
Facts.
hypocrite?
In this thing, did she lead with her money?
Like,
nigga,
nigga-
I'll take care of you.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
women
yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
I know one woman like that.
I just
Mhm.
want to know.
yeah, fuck yeah.
I
And you
So
want
you
your
understand?
little young buck.
And she
Control
gets
up
real
in this
upset
bitch and
when
then-
men leave her. But that's what she's leading with.
You know what I'm
She's
saying?
taking care of these
But
people.
me,
Goofy?
see,
And then be upset when they leave. So
I know a situation like that, but like I wouldn't take them from nobody like that because to me they feel like you owe them something after that. Like
What?
like an older lady that want to just like buy you shit. Like I wouldn't take it.
would you?
yeah,
would.
Nah,
Let me ask you, why do broke women get treated different than broke men? The hypocrite shit in this.
That is a hypocrite.
it is.
Because-
Like if a woman that working at
Hypergamy.
Hardee's, oh she's a strong black woman, she's trying to make it work.
Hypergamy.
If I work at Hardee's, I'm a bum ass nigga. And
Because
huh?
pussy runs the world.
Hypergamy. Women tend to date up. Men tend to date down.
No.
True.
I'm talking about it be
That's
That's
not
some
true.
hypocritical shit right there.
That's
It
reality.
is, but it's true.
Hell no.
That's
That's not
reality.
true.
No,
What
Women
nigga
tend
date
to
down?
date up.
How the fuck
Women
do women
tend
tend to
to
date
date
up
up.
if they're dating men? It seems like the man got to date up too.
but
no,
they don't.
women tend to date up as far as like because the standard is for like the societal standard is that men are supposed to be providers. So women tend to date up to a man who can provide for them, and men tend to date down because I can provide
I
for
can take
you,
care of you.
and I can take care of you, and it, to some
There you go.
extent.
So how
It's
is
a
that
certain
up and
wait
down?
to
though?
certain
But it
extent,
is.
it's some level of control because I'm a provider. Whatever, I run this household and shit. So if they date a woman who's like, a lot of times if they're
That
like
need
making an
them.
equal amount of money or whatever, right? So if you need me to provide for you,
Yeah.
then I'm the head of the household. I'm going to make most of the decisions, and they like that. And a lot of men thrive off of that. So men tend to date down and women tend to
Stroke
date
their
up because I
ego.
want you to take care of me. And I don't mind following you and following your lead. If you're an actual leader and you're going to take care of me and provide for me, cool. That's it. That's what it is. And that's what it is. Thank you.
So a man is broke.
societal standard.
What I'm saying is like
Right.
nobody checks a woman in her standards for the most part when she's broke. She would give you standards of what type of man she deserves. Men, when they're broke, they don't have an option to have a
Oh,
standard.
that all depends on what she looks like.
They do.
What that do too.
If
They
she's
do. Yeah,
pretty-
that's true.
If she's pretty, she can set the standard.
Yeah.
If she has, that like societal standard of pretty, like if she's a gorgeous
Mhm.
woman, like the fuck, they're gonna give her what she wants. But I mean, if you're like average looking or below average,
But them are the people
looking,
that set standards too.
you gotta.
yeah, the line is like really
They do,
low.
but they don't get their standard 9 times out of 10.
But I'm saying they state them. Nobody says anything. If a man states he want to be fed first, the world goes crazy.
Honestly, because of this isn't me, societal standards. Let me just specify. That broke man
That's
is like that below average woman. Below average looking woman.
You said the broke man?
Yes.
Yeah.
By societal standards, that's what level he's at. Unless
Because
he's
you're
just
not a
fine as
provider.
fuck.
Let me ask you something. People want marriage but really don't want to do the vows.
Ain't that a shame?
This is the most hypocritical shit I've ever seen in my life. And I was gonna make this a whole podcast where the hypocrite shit in it is like, you ever see somebody wedding that's like cost them $80,000 to $100,000, but they don't put that type of effort in the marriage.
For
The
sure.
wedding costs $100,000. They still paying for it.
A show.
Yeah.
But they won't pay for couple therapy. They won't even go. Like the efforts and the energy they put in the wedding does not match the efforts they put in the marriage. And I think it's crazy that, like, men, to be honest, if y'all didn't push the issue, we wouldn't get married.
Some men. Oh wait, you talking marriage?
Okay,
I thought you were talking
that
about the
small
wedding.
portion
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you mentioned.
No, I thought you were.
Them the song.
I just said I thought you were talking about the wedding.
Yeah, she thought you
Continue.
were talking about, yeah.
Yeah. If y'all didn't push it,
That shit won't happen.
it won't happen. But y'all push it as if this holy thing.
Yep.
But when it comes to these
Everything.
vowels, you
Too
don't
much
hold them up.
Cinderella.
Sickness and in part, death do its part. Healthy, unhealthy. I don't know.
But see,
all the vowels.
in that case, if we're talking like, okay, and I'm gonna go to your favorite thing, infidelity, because why am I gonna hold up my end of the deal if you're not holding up yours? If we're gonna talk about this situation,
If I
right?
get
of
sick, if I
infidelity,
get sick,
I said infidelity.
Oh.
I'm bringing up his face. This nigga love to bring up fucking infidelity.
Cheating.
So
You
if we're
made the
talking
vow.
about infidelity, and you made a vow to me to be committed to me and only me, but you stepping out and cheating on me, why the fuck do I need to hold up my end?
Because you made a vow.
You made a vow.
You
Just
broke
'cause
your
I
did
broke my
too.
vow
So
don't
because
mean
I
you
broke
break yours.
There you go.
We signed.
So do I make you?
Pause. We signed a contract.
Yeah.
You broke that
So that
contract.
means
He
broke
did.
So that
Why would
means
you
you
do
act
that?
like me.
No,
would you break your
no,
contract?
and motherfucking boy.
So that means you act like me.
Wait, no, because in there it says for better or for worse.
Worse.
I did my worst. That don't mean you got to go and do the same
Did you
thing.
do your worst?
Facts.
That is rude. That's
To
better
you,
for worse.
I did my worst.
Right.
So therefore,
That is
you won
worse.
and avoid the contract.
That's the
I
worst
gotta
we can
hit my
get for
worst.
you.
In
So why would you?
in our agreement, this
Agreement was for
in
better
our
for worse.
agreement,
Go ahead.
we supposed to be monogamous. You supposed to be faithful to me. If your ass not gonna be unfaithful, and I'm not saying that, like if
To have
something
to
happened,
hold
and again,
for richer for
pause,
poor,
nigga.
for better or for worse.
Pause,
Not say
nigga.
for not
Hush,
fucking
nigga. I'm trying to talk
another
to my
one.
fucking
Yeah.
future husband.
not-
Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm not saying you do this shit because you might
to
end
his-
up
get
dead.
his ass.
Understand it, but. If there's infidelity one time, I'm not saying that I'm not willing to work on a relationship and work it out, but nigga, if you continue to do this shit, first of all, you already broke the fucking contract. So if I decide to lack a little bit on my fucking responsibilities and my fucking duties, because you stepped out and cheated on me, and so now your dick is a little dry for a little bit because you went and stuck it in another bitch, that's your fault.
He gonna
But
go get it
if
again.
I choose to violate our contract on my end, the whole world fucking ends. Don't do that. We made a contract. We had an agreement. If you weren't willing to abide by the agreement,
So
don't
you gonna
sign the
skip
fucking
past
paperwork.
the better or for worse? All
Yeah,
the
but
best
that-
does not matter.
but
When you
that
said
goes
I'm
both
with
ways.
you
My-
for better
better
or
For
or
worse.
better or
It goes
for worse
both
when you're
ways.
mentally down, not when you make the executive decision to fucking do me dirty
But
and
for
hurt
better
me
for
on
worse
purpose.
goes
The
both
fuck?
That is
ways.
not
Who
an,
said-
that's another
Who
vow you
said
just
what
made.
better or for worse?
How?
was?
But
Hold on, go.
for
Yeah, 'cause
better
they
or
just
for
made
worse
another
still
vow.
goes
We
both
did.
ways.
If
Hold on,
we
hold on,
sit down
wait.
and discuss what for better or for worse is, and you still decide to violate that shit, like go beyond that, this is what I'm willing to accept. I have my non-negotiables. This is not what I'm willing to accept. I can't take this. I cannot take infidelity. You cannot cheat on me. I will not be able to stay in this shit with you cheat
So
on
why
me.
get
and
married?
you
But-
expect-
but
nigga,
you
if
can't-
you
hold on,
still
wait,
agree
wait,
to
wait.
marry me when I say that shit,
But-
bitch, then you agreed
But
to
this
be
is the
faithful
thing.
to me.
But
Fuck
this is
you.
but this
I'm
is the
outta
thing.
here.
But this is the thing. You cannot say or put a limit on what is worse.
But
Right.
what I'm
If we
saying
talk-
is,
You can't do it.
what I'm saying is,
Goofy.
for better or for worse goes both ways. So when you're at your worst and she chooses to do her worst, it's still for better or for worse. So you canceling the shit out of each other.
Hypocrite.
No,
I ain't say you didn't.
But what
we're
I'm saying
calling
is
it
that,
hypocrite
though,
here.
Yeah.
is what
We're not
I'm
saying that
saying is,
you're that if you do it, because better for worse go.
Yeah,
both
better
ways.
for
yeah,
worse.
and
But
that's
it's
what
a-
I'm
it's-
saying.
but what I'm
is
saying
it's
is-
both ways.
Yeah,
That's
So
what I'm
yeah,
saying
you
is
do that, and
you
then she
can't-
get mad and she decided to do that.
She
You
tried to
still
get her
for
get
better,
back.
because we're sticking to for better or for worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you see is her worst.
If she would
Yeah.
do her get
And
back,
then you get mad because she got her get
Yeah.
back.
No, but I'm saying you can't put a stipulation on worse.
And that's
Okay.
what I'm
You
saying.
can't say, "Oh, you cheated on me.
But that's what I'm saying.
This is what I'm gonna do. It's for better or for worse."
And that's
And you
what
know
I'm
what's- you know
saying
what's
is
even crazy?
just because you have your worst doesn't mean that she can't have hers.
so if she does get back, or
So
you
if
stay
she
with her-
decides that
Then
this
what's
is
for
where
better
I
or
am,
for
in
okay,
my
worse?
head,
let's say you cheat on her
because
and
you're
she
still
decide to go get
together.
An
At the end
actual
of the day,
train
you're still
ran on her
together.
with five
That's the for
niggas.
better or for
Damn.
worse.
Okay.
You decide
So,
to stay together
therefore,
and be
that
toxic
means-
to each other.
All right. So this is the thing. So if I cheated on you,
Right.
that was my worst, and then you go out here and get a train ran on you.
5 niggas.
That was
means
my worst.
you
She-
didn't accept
she
me
been
6.5.
at my worst because
You
you
did.
got get back when I was at my worst.
But this is my worst.
Keep
But-
on making
but-
them look like hypocrites.
but
This
you're
is
still-
my
I like
worst.
that right there.
This is me at
No,
my
because you're
bottom.
still
And this is
with
how
So
I'm
what
dealing
I
with
made
it.
you that.
No, pause. I
what
didn't
you
say
said-
that. I didn't say
what you
that.
said-
If
I
you
said
do
this
it, you said get back.
So
this
you
is
didn't
how,
accept
this
me
is
at
me,
my worst.
but this is me at my worst. This is how I'm dealing with it. This is how I choose to deal with it. In order for me to get past this, I feel like I need to go get fucked by 5 niggas, and I choose to do that.
So you
That's
didn't
me
accept me at my worst.
I-
You
But maybe
never-
that was
I
her
never did.
accept
acceptance.
you at your worst. Accept me at mine.
At
This
that-
is me at my
because
At
worst.
that-
your
at that
worst
point,
wasn't
it's
your
time to
worst.
go.
No,
Your worst was at get back
Nigga.
for me being
How
at
do you
my
know
You
it's
worst.
not her
doing
Right.
this to me, violating our fucking contract, violating our agreement, put me at a state. Hush. Put
That's
me,
your
hush,
fact.
nigga. Put me at a state of depression that made me so low, and the only way I can come back up and back to fucking life is by getting fucked by 5 niggas. That's me at my
6.5.
lowest, nigga. Accept me for
hold
me
on,
at
That's
my
not you
lowest.
at your lowest.
I
That's
did.
you at your get
How can
back
you tell
for me
me?
being at my
How
worst.
can you
Right.
tell
And
me?
they never accepted you for it.
They
How
never
the fuck?
accepted me for it.
Hypocrite! How can
You
you
are
tell me
a
what the fuck
hypocrite.
my lowest is? And you're gonna tell me this is your lowest, and I'm telling you this is my lowest, but you can tell me that no, bitch, this is not your lowest.
So he
This
made
can't
so
go
he-
lower.
so he-
You
so he
know
made-
what
so
he's
he
saying.
made
I'm
you go to your
telling you
lowest.
that
He
this is
made
my
you.
lowest.
Because if I would have never did it, then you would have never did that.
Right.
So
Correct.
you can't say that you accepted me
That that's
at
like
my
your lowest.
worst.
Okay.
You do your get
Look,
back.
okay,
Because acceptance
sir, pause.
is accepting it.
Extreme
Yeah.
example. Extreme
not
example.
using it.
To
So
get back.
Yeah.
That does
Extreme-
not make sense.
You get it.
Hell, you might not even know about it. It's get back in. It might be get back in her fucking head, but you not know about it. But pause. Let's say
Bro,
that.
whenever you
no,
get
pause,
somebody
bro.
to take revenge on somebody,
Cause and
you
a
didn't
fucking
accept
fact.
shit.
Yeah.
Cause and
you
cause
didn't
and a
accept shit.
motherfucking fact, motherfuckers. If I see somebody get hit by a fucking car, that shit's gonna affect me a certain way. If you do something to hurt my feelings, I'm gonna cry. If that means I'm gonna be in the bed for 2 weeks, that's causing a fucking fact. If I feel like the only way for me to get past something is to go fuck it out of me, that's what the fuck it is.
No,
Causing a motherfucking
No,
fact.
That's an excuse.
That's
If
That's a
you did,
hypocrite excuse.
if you
Because
did
you
not,
not use
no.
the same thing that hurt you to make you feel
Yeah, that's
better.
a
Nigga,
fact.
get the fuck out of
Causing
here.
a fact. You
No,
made
sir.
it.
You
made
cannot
the,
make
no,
something-
fuck that. You
That's
made the
somebody's
decision
excuse.
That's
to
an
cheat,
excuse.
and then
That's
this
an
happened to
excuse.
you. You made the decision to cheat, and this happened to you. If
That's
you
an excuse.
didn't
You-
make the decision to cheat, this wouldn't
Do
happen.
you know what?
So
Keep
you had-
your dick
Do-
in your
Okay,
fucking
so
pants.
you had ideas. So
Keep
you
your
had
dick in your
ideas of
pants,
fucking 5
your tongue
niggas
in
before
your
Hold on,
mouth,
wait a minute,
and
okay?
keep your
Probably.
shit to your
All right,
fucking
go ahead, Paul.
self.
Right.
Go ahead.
So that means you had ideas of fucking 5 niggas before I cheated.
No, but that
That's
was my
it.
response.
You get
See,
revenge.
this is
It's
why
because of what I
went
did.
out and I was depressed. I was in a euphoric state. I don't
And
know.
you had to fuck
I'm
5
all
of
over the
them.
place. It happened.
Now one just 5.
It happened.
This is why.
You need
I met this
Hold on,
nigga and
hold on,
his
hold on.
friends came in.
6
Hold
and a
on.
half. bitch.
I met this
This-
nigga and his
this-
friends came up and wanted a piece.
You gotta listen to.
Huh?
You gotta listen to the
Uh-uh.
hypocrisy, right? You gotta listen to it because it's hypocrite shit at its finest. When you go to say "I do," he breaks down the vowels that you are gonna hold up. That's why he asks. He don't say y'all do. He say
He asked you
do
individually.
you do, and you say yes.
The
Then they
vows.
move to you and say
The big
do
vow.
you do, and you say I do. So it doesn't matter. It don't say do y'all do, and then both of y'all say this. No, they said what you were willing to take, and what you're willing to take.
So
when
see
you
how
say,
men-
wait a minute, when you say better or for worse, if that man cheats on you, obviously, if you hurt like that, that is the worst. And then you use that to cheat, to do something against him, something that
you
hurt
would
you.
normal.
Then you turn
that'll
around
go
and be
against
that
your
monster.
morale.
You never accept.
That's some shit that you
And you never
want
accepted
hurt.
your vows. Your vows
You,
ain't.
but
I hold my word until you break yours.
Look,
that
but-
ain't me holding my word.
It's
That
not.
means I run your vows
Man.
too. I'm responsible for you holding your shit up. Because if I am the anchor that keeps you from being who you are, then I'm you. I'm your role model. Meaning, if I cheat
I
and then
control your
now
life.
you cheat, then I'm your fucking role model. You pick me as a fucking cheater to be your role model.
Hypocrite.
car accident.
That's a hypocrite.
Stop.
You're a hypocrite.
Period. How?
Stop.
That right there is a hypocrite. If
If I cheat and you use that as a way to do the same thing that you hate,
that was an
That's
example
not
for
what
I'm
his
your
shit.
role model.
That was an example for his shit. But if you cheat because I just felt like it one day, I just think I'm gonna fall into some pussy, and then this bitch is at her lowest point and she's depressed as fuck, and this guy is like
No,
talking
you
her
said
for
5.
Pause. That was an example.
It don't matter.
Because
It don't matter. It
we
don't
talked
matter.
about a train earlier, which is why I said that. But it don't matter. Shit, if you got 5 niggas, one rubbing this foot, one rubbing this foot, one rubbing this hand, one rubbing this
In the
hand,
head too?
and then this other guy
Lord
like
Jesus.
massaging your shit, and then I don't know shit. Let's throw in
And
the
a 6
6th
and a
one.
half,
The
that's
other one right
it.
here is coming in and stroking your shit. I'm feeling good. Y'all giving me the attention that this nigga didn't because he went and gave Brittany this shit down the road.
So
Nope.
you still thinking
Hey,
about
so I
So you see
did.
the hypocrite?
No.
You're not.
No.
You still
Just
got me in
'cause-
mind.
That's an
Just
example.
'cause
That's an
I
example
went
though.
and
Now
cheated.
you're mad.
Doesn't mean
that's
that
some
I
shit
wasn't giving you
that's
the
some shit that was in her
attention
already that she
you
brought out.
didn't deserve. That means I went and did something because I was lacking
Nigga, that's
something.
your scenario. That's
Not what
the
I was
gave.
doing for you.
That's not a scenario I
So
gave.
So what you're saying is you're not
That's the scenario
capable
you
of
gave.
holding your vows.
I am. Are you?
Exactly.
You broke yours.
Okay,
So you
so
violated.
Yeah,
you
that's
violated
but
your
you can
vows.
separate. That's
Saying
your vows,
That's
not his.
your vows.
That's our vows.
No, it's
If we
not.
the
That's why
fuck?
I asked you
It's just
individually.
yours.
No.
Well,
because it's still
it's
two become
our
one.
vows that we made together. And as a matter of fact,
So-
most vows, when people get married, you're saying the same exact fucking
Okay,
vows, my
yeah.
guy.
So
We're making the
this
same
thing.
vows
If it
together.
was
Fuck
us,
out of here.
If it was our vows, then they would say, "Do
Y'all,
y'all
they
No,
don't
take each
do that.
other?"
But when you get married, it's 2 become 1, right?
Yeah, it's two become
So
one.
so they
Mhm.
asked you individually until you became one unit, right?
that means you be joining together.
So
Right.
now that
Right.
you've joined together, that's not you breaking your individual vows. You became a unit.
That's still my vow
You
I
broke
gave
ours.
to
So-
you.
Right.
It
You broke
is.
ours.
And then she made hers to you.
Yeah.
And so now you're a unit.
Right.
You are now one, right? So if you choose to break up that oneness by making an act that whatever
A
you
selfish
decide to
act.
do,
I can add
a
as an
selfish
individual.
act,
It was a selfish act.
It is.
a selfish act, and she says, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to work through this. But then she decides
But I gotta
that
fuck
somewhere
niggas.
in her head, that's what made her feel better. You need to be able to say the same thing.
Shit.
Or else you're a hypocrite.
But it's a
Facts.
difference.
There
Because
go.
you
to
can't
make
say-
sure that you're not a hypocrite.
No,
It won't
because
happen.
you can't
You're a
say.
fucking hypocrite.
Well, you, if it's the intention behind it.
If you say, "I accept you for who you are,"
Right.
but then judge me for what I do, bro,
That's an excuse. You look
but
you're
she just
not.
said she did it for her, not you.
No, she said
This
that.
made
I was the catalyst to make her feel better. She said to make her feel better about what you
the
did.
guys
did.
were. Because
But-
you hurt me and now I feel sad. And
What
so
I'm
So
saying
I'm
is-
responsible, right?
Yeah,
you
I'm
caused it,
responsible for
nigga.
that.
But in order for me to make me
Okay.
feel better, this is about me now. Fuck you, because you fucked it up and you did this shit. You wanted me to act as an individual, bitch. I'm moving as an individual. So you made me feel this. In order to make me feel better, this is what I need to feel better. This is what
See, and
I'ma
I'm
do.
not
So
saying
then-
that intentionally.
So then
What I'm
everything is
saying
under
So,
is
so after that, then you might as well gonna stay where you at.
Yeah.
when you
Oh,
but I'm not
hypocrite.
saying that. What I'm
It's
saying
not a
is
hypocrite.
That is
Hold on,
you
hold on, let
forgive
it go,
them
let it
for
go.
the
No, hypocrite
action,
if I be
right?
like,
Hold on, Cheek.
But so you forgave them for the action, right?
Right.
That's what because she chose to stay with you. So the action itself is what she's saying she forgave, right?
Mhm.
But then all of a sudden, it's like she gets in that same scenario, and in her head is, do I really gotta feel this bad
That
because
ain't forgiveness.
It's not.
But we're not talking about forgiveness, right?
No,
That's
she
not
said,
where we
she
are
said
right
that
now,
if
right?
she said no.
I never said forgiveness.
No, you
Don't put
just
that
said
in my
it.
mouth.
That's why I said
But
that's
what
not
I'm
forgiveness.
saying is that, yes, that's not forgiveness.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, if that just happened to put her in that scenario, And in her head, she just go through with it. She forgave you for your act, right?
So why don't they just put a continuance behind? Okay, for better or worse, if you cheat, if you fuck, unless you fuck up. If sickness is in health, unless you fuck up.
They don't say
This
that.
and that, the third, unless you fuck up.
Here's the thing.
Sickness in the even better. Sickness in the health, unless I feel like I can't handle it. Because if you can't handle me cheating, then you can't look upon somebody that once their man gets sick, they want to walk the fuck
That's
away.
different.
Because these
That's
are
a lie.
ain't different.
How is
That's
that
hypocrite
different?
shit.
How is
That's
that
hypocrite
different?
shit. Hold
That's
on.
something different.
Hold on. If
Why?
because these are vows. Better or for worse, I cheated. That's your worst. Sickness and in health. I can no longer walk no more. You feel overwhelmed. These are all vows. If that woman walks away because she don't feel like she can handle you being sick, and you feel like you can't handle me being a cheater, then how the fuck can you judge?
You're
You
full
gonna be
of
a
shit.
hypocrite? How's that different?
You're full of shit. Because cheating
How is
isn't
it different?
necessarily
no
somebody's worst. Cheating is not necessarily somebody's worst.
You just said I fucked 5 niggas because you cheated.
Damn, that's
Yes,
the worst.
but that was a reaction to someone
the worst.
fucking somebody up though.
How
but
bad can
hush,
it get?
the initial cheating though, your ass, what the fuck did you cheat for? Because you just happened to fall into
If
a
you-
moment of weakness? Fuck out of here. That's not necessarily
If
your word.
you cannot hold up for richer or for poor.
Non-fucking
Go
negotiables.
broke and you leave, if a woman leave, you can't judge them because you can't say it's righteous to leave a man that cheats, but it ain't righteous to leave a man that don't. These are all vows.
Oh, fuck you. Look, if you guys have non-negotiables, if y'all have non-negotiables,
Ain't no non-negotiables when you
there
vow.
are
Unless you put it-
non-negotiables.
If you put them in your vow. I don't never heard in a vow,
put it in
if
your
you
vows.
don't cheat, I'll be the woman of your... I never heard that in a vow.
If you don't
it
go
should
broke,
be...
I'll be with you to the end of time.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
you-
that.
it should be in your
Yeah, they
vows.
need to
Okay.
rewrite that shit.
Yeah,
that,
they need to be
no,
in there.
fuck that. Because some people
How you say fuck that? You say,
Huh,
yo,
pause. Can I say it?
go ahead.
Can I finish?
Damn.
Non-negotiables.
The fuck?
Go ahead.
Because some people say they're individual vows. They don't just go straight out the Bible and shit.
They
And
make
they
their
tell
own
the shit.
shit
And
up.
yeah, and they do.
I
And
never heard that, though.
Wait, but
Yeah,
I
they
see
make
it a
their
lot.
own
It's a
vows.
lot.
But you ever
Right,
heard
that
somebody
was-
say, if you don't
But look,
cheat.
if people have a discussion, if we have a conversation beforehand, and you already know what my non-negotiables are, and you enter into this relationship based off of my non-negotiables and your non-negotiables, and now we're on the same path, right? We have the same purpose or whatever. We're intertwined or whatever. This is what our goal is. We're gonna get married because we are on the same path, and we decide to be in a monogamous relationship, and you cheat on me and you break that. There's some people that are just like, okay, we're gonna be in an open relationship, open marriage.
you
They're
get
gonna get
sick
married, but they're
and
still
you
gonna
break
sleep.
the fact
There are
that you were healthy.
but there are some people who get married and they still have an open marriage. Like you can still go sleep with this person, that person, and they have like guidelines and shit to make their relationship work. They're still together and their relationship
whatever
still
works
works.
for you and your partner.
Correct. But it's based off of communication. It's based off of
Yeah.
the conversation. If you agree to be monogamous to me
Yeah.
and then you cheat on me, that's a fucking problem to me. If I decide to commit to you through my vows or through marriage and shit, and we decide that we're gonna like, okay, you're gonna step out every now and then, cool. I'm gonna step out every now and then, cool. If I'm not gonna step out now and then, you gonna do that shit, then that's whatever the fuck we agreed on.
But
It's
you-
based off an
okay.
agreement.
But you
Fuck
keep,
it.
Okay.
that was a good speech.
Okay.
But you keep avoiding the fact that somebody could feel the same way about somebody being sick. That is overwhelming, it's too much. Somebody can feel some way about somebody being broke. These are all the vows that you vowed to keep.
Correct. But
So
when I'm
why
talking
are
marriage-
they wrong if you're justified in him cheating because it's too much and it's worse and you leave? Why ain't they justified in leaving if a nigga gets sick or a nigga go broke?
Here's the thing. The hypocrisy comes in if you cheat and then you get mad if I cheat.
No. Let's deal with this though. If you are a woman that leaves a man because he cheat, better or for worse, it's accepted. But if you're a woman that leaves a man because he gets sick, you're shamed. If you're a woman that leaves a man because he go broke, you're shamed. All of these are vows that you're supposed to keep.
It's
So
about contract.
how could you shame? This is the hypocrisy. How could you shame anybody else for what they leave their man for if that cheating was too much for you?
First of all, anybody else's relationship don't got shit to do with
Huh?
me. Anybody else's relationship don't got shit to do with me.
Well, see, I'm
No,
looking
say-
at it in a different way. So,
But I'm saying you would see a woman as being fucked up if she left a man because he was sick.
Yeah.
but
would you
you
not?
got to look at this.
Yeah, but what's
These are things that you cannot control. You cannot control
Your
somebody getting sick,
non-negotiables, man. You got
right? You cannot control somebody getting sick.
Right.
So if they leave you for that, you cannot control somebody that happens to lose a job and go broke.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot control that. You can, the fact that he decided to make this decision,
Mhm.
that's where your problem comes in.
Mhm.
So when somebody leaves someone because they cheated, they made a decision to do that. When somebody decides that they leave somebody because they lost a job, they couldn't control that.
Mhm.
They
And
couldn't control getting sick.
I get
These
it.
are things that you couldn't control, so they
but-
weren't your choice.
But
They
don't
were
you?
something else.
But don't you think that God knows that we're like
I
God
think-
knows that we're all flawed human beings?
Yeah.
So at some
Yes,
point,
God does, but
po-
he's perfect, not
these
me.
these are why the vows are in place, because somebody is
Yeah.
going to disappoint you
Yeah.
in some way.
And it doesn't matter what you can control and what you can't
Control. It's about
It's a vow.
right.
If I accept you for who you are, regardless of what you do, it doesn't matter.
you say
made
that, but then she
'cause I
go fuck
made
5
that
niggas
vow.
and now.
Hello.
So
Now
if-
you
if-
like, I
so
don't
listen,
accept it.
So this thing, no. 'Cause
Right?
If I made a vow to you
Okay.
and I say, hey, like this is my vow to you, and then say I don't cheat, but you go out here and fuck 5 niggas.
Because it's a decision that
Because
you
that's the
made.
decision that you made.
Just
Yep.
like your decision.
That was you. That's
Yes.
what you
Yes.
have to live with.
And
Right.
you-
And
and
That
so
doesn't mean I already made the vow that I'm gonna stick with you through thick and thin.
You gonna stick
for
with
better
her
or
after
worse.
5
I'm
niggas?
still gonna fuck with you. I'm still gonna rock
You're
with
lying.
You
Until-
gonna stick
After
with her
5
after
niggas.
5
That
niggas.
That nigga lying,
until
DJ.
you
5
decide
niggas, DJ.
that you don't
That
want to do
pussy
this
must
no
be
more.
fire.
Well, in that
That
case,
man
what-
lying.
Hell,
Because
Five
I
niggas.
made that.
Hold up.
Because I made that vow to you,
bruh.
regardless of what you do.
But that's you.
It's just
So-
like your
so-
friendship.
so your woman get a
If I
train
say
ran
that's
on
my
her, you gonna
motherfucker-
stay?
See, bro,
Yeah,
this-
like-
because if I say
Let
that's
me
my
see.
brother,
DJ.
if I
You
say
the
that's
one
my
to say your
brother,
eyes get
Phil.
smaller when you bend.
no, come listen. If that's my brother, that's my brother for life.
Mm.
Regardless of what he do, I'm gonna stand beside him, and regardless, because that's my brother. That's my vow to him. So when I get a wife, my vow to you is we in this to death do us part, regardless of what you do, no matter what.
So
So whatever you do, I stand beside
5
you
niggas
until you
screaming on her
decide
face.
that you don't want to
Okay.
do this
Let
no
me-
more.
all right,
Because that's what you have to live
Yo, how about
with.
this?
DJ.
The way you put it.
DJ.
Hold on, wait.
5 niggas
Wait,
screaming on her
wait,
face.
wait.
Okay.
Whether they receptive or not, it's
John,
truth.
Do the way
You can't bend the truth.
The way you put it, right? The way you put it. Should y'all reconsider having vows in your wedding?
Facts.
Nope.
Because even though
I
you
think that shit
you
bullshit.
said you're not gonna hold them up.
I
But
think
if
you
you
said-
do
I
such a
didn't
I
thing-
didn't
say
say
that.
that.
I'm
You're
not-
telling me
you're
that
married.
if somebody
You're supposed to
violates
revisit
that.
vows.
now,
The
thi-
fuck?
As years go on.
Now-
Hold on.
Okay,
I was about to get
okay.
you.
So this is different.
What somebody does. All right,
It's a
if the
contract.
rent is due and you got your half and I ain't got my half,
Do I got the right to put you out?
Yes.
You fucking
Yeah.
right?
Throw
But
it
no,
in. Nah,
I'm
because
just
there's a
saying
separate
that you
contract.
supposed-
But then guess
kinda
what?
can't.
Man, that nigga ain't shit. He ain't even a real man. Because a real man wouldn't put his wife out even though she ain't got it.
but that's the thing though. Like this the crazy part, right? This the crazy part because this is how hypocrisy works, right?
Got the
You
goons,
can't-
hoe.
You can't if you are a man and you cheat, right? They look at that as a way, okay, you did that wrong. So you said
That's
you
just
should
some
better
shit-
accept me
some
cheating on
shit
you,
that's,
right?
that's some shit that's in them already. They want to do.
They're saying that what you do, she mimics that, right?
That was an example.
Huh?
That was an example.
Could
Hey,
she-
I'm not doing it.
Okay, could she ever mimic protection? Like, would she step in front of that bullet for you?
Fuck no. I wouldn't.
she
I wouldn't
take-
I wouldn't expect her
Because
to.
huh?
I wouldn't expect
You
her
ain't
to.
expect her to, but they'll mimic you at your worst.
Yeah, it's an excuse.
Nah,
like
they
It's
yeah.
an
do that the
excuse.
best too.
Why don't you
Nah.
mimic me all the time if you're saying I have this much power and
Right.
control over you to where you're mimicking
If it's something
everything.
it's something
But if
negative,
it's something negative, you'll
that
do
shit
it.
crazy to me.
But if it's something positive, you won't.
Yep.
That's not true.
So what if it is a woman who's
I'm
following
asking.
you? What if there is a woman who's following you and she is mimicking you? Like she's going behind you, you're telling her to do this and you're telling her to do that, and she's living based like through you, depending on the type of bitch that you got. Like she's following behind you, and then you go back and you cheat, and she's hurt like that, and then she go and cheat, and then like what you gonna do?
Say it again.
What I said. She's following you. She's following everything. You're leading her, and she's following you in your every fucking step. And you cheat on her, so she decides she's gonna
She's being
get back in
submissive.
her mind, and she's gonna go and she's gonna cheat on you, but she's gonna come right back. So then what you gonna do?
And she gonna come back to me.
Yeah, you gonna be a hypocrite.
See, this is the hypocrite that I'm about to tell you about. Mine. I ain't want to give y'all this olive branch. I want to whoop up on you a little bit more. But people out there don't ask people for forgiveness if they did it to you and you wouldn't forgive them.
Fact.
Mm-hmm.
Just say you sorry.
Just say you saw it. That's it.
Yeah.
But don't expect that person to forgive you
Yep.
if you know if they did it to you,
You'll
Right.
never forgive them.
you won't forgive them. That is fair.
Yeah, I feel that.
But that vow shit, he is absolutely right.
Yeah, no, I get it. So exactly, if she did it, but that's the same thing. If she does the same thing, be willing to forgive her, and y'all can move forward. And you're right, because y'all both made the same commitment and vows.
Now,
to each
if I
other.
did some shit to you and you did it back to me, all right,
same
then
vows.
I'm gonna go ahead with it. But don't say you did some shit because I did some shit.
Yeah.
Right.
It
Say
doesn't
you
matter.
did it because you wanted to do
That's
it.
what you want.
Not because what I did.
Well, duh.
Because
I
then
mean,
that's
but
on
that's
some
the
get back
answer.
shit.
I wanted to do it because you did it to me. Either
Do-
way, I wanted to do it.
Do you
Yeah,
understand
but-
when you
That's all
put
about
Either
But-
way, I wanted to do it.
But it's different.
No,
Right.
either
It's a
way, I
difference.
wanted to do
Because
it.
if you're doing some shit just to get back at what I did, then you're not gonna feel good about yourself.
How do you know?
Because
you
it's-
deemed
it's-
me a
it's-
piece of
it's-
shit
it's
for doing that.
vindictive.
But y'all are
Nah.
different people.
But
But
if
you don't
if
want
I
to
did
judge
it,
me.
and then you say, well, shit,
The
I
fuck?
wanted to fuck somebody too. So then you go do it. It's
But-
because you wanted to do it.
Yeah, so your
to
reasoning
to
is
make
different.
me feel better to get back.
Because if
at
you're
you.
doing it for a get back, that's very
But if
true.
you
But
say
you're
look,
doing it for
I'm-
a get back,
I'm
and
not a
this
get
is-
back ass
it's
bitch.
outside of your character, then yeah, that's
no,
fine.
but
if
I'm
this
not a-
just
I'm not a
happens
piece
to
of
be
shit
that,
for doing it.
But
Then when you do it, it makes you a piece of shit.
okay, let her be a piece
I
of
feel
shit.
bad that I did it. I feel like a
True.
piece of shit.
So
You're gonna
let,
feel like
let
Yeah,
her
niggas,
let her
they feel
fucking do
bad
it.
after
I'm
they
not a
do
get back
Some
back
girls
ass
don't feel
bitch.
bad. They
We
just
just
wanna
gonna end
do
that
it.
shit. Exactly.
I-
But some people
I-
do get
I
back
got
and they
this.
feel better and they get back.
All right,
with
let
the
me
nigga, and
move
that's
to this
it.
one because we see you vow holders. You need to write a little more extra on it if you can't really hold up to those values because like I said, some women can handle cheating a lot better than they can handle sickness. Some women can handle cheating a lot better than they can handle. That's why you told me a rich nigga get a bigger pass when he cheats.
Yeah, sometimes depending on the girl. You remember that
Sure
video
not.
you told me about the girl when they were at the altar? You sent me the video. They were at the altar
Yeah.
and shit, and the pastor said something, and she like paused like,
oh,
Shit.
love, honor, and obey.
we ain't talk about
Love,
that
honor,
in
and
Cal.
obey.
obey.
She was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
That was her thing.
So-
Nigga, I'm not gonna listen to
but
everything you say.
they talked about it and she went up
Yeah.
there and embarrassed him. He should have walked the fuck
So,
off.
but this
You
is
a
the thing.
goofy nigga.
So in marriage,
I don't
when you
get
get
that
married, people do write their own vows. You right.
Mhm.
You write your own vows to like, hey, I promise to hold your hand. I promise to rub your head and
Mhm.
shit. Like you tell them all that.
Mhm.
After you say your individual vows, it still goes back to the preacher saying, hey, do you promise to have, to hold, to protect through sickness and health?
No, they don't.
Rich or for, yes, they do.
No,
Not,
They don't
nah,
feel
Yes,
not for
yes.
all of them.
No,
I've been
you
to
tell
one where
the
they
pastor
don't do
what to
that.
say, and you can
Where
actually
you just
tell
say,
them
Okay,
"Here are my
well,
vows."
Are they
and
still
then
married?
he
small
just
majority
says,
of
"Do
that
you
y'all
accept?
talking
Yes,
about,
do you-"
that's what you're
They still married?
No,
you're
you can
uplifting.
adjust it. Period.
Yeah,
No,
no, I
but
actually no, they
that
actually are.
standard is
I
what
I was
he was
surprised,
just
but yeah,
saying.
they are.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me ask y'all a question.
They be
right?
getting back at each other.
This is gonna be
Yeah,
good.
see?
You
Saying they
brought up
still
the-
married.
You brought up the gray sweatpants, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
imagine
technically, I did.
we out and about, right? You know, I got the gray sweatpants. You see that thing like right now, right?
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You can't but notice. You gotta notice. Then I get home, me and you get home, and we about to go upstairs, and I take off that scrap that made my dick look big, and I put it up. Are we going in the bedroom?
Hell no! Why you got a strap on?
So
Are
when
you
you
got questions, or
so-
you like you just
All right,
got so
so watch
many
this, right?
questions.
Watch it, right? Now when you take that motherfucking thing that you done took off to suck your stomach in, when you done up-plucked these motherfucking eyebrows, when you done wiped off all this makeup, when you done took off this push bra and said, this pussy yours. Should we be the same way, you hypocrites?
First of all,
I mean,
so
And I got
you
this
fuck
from a guy at
anything,
work. He
so-
said, what if we had some that enhance us and make us look a certain way,
But
but then
sometimes
when
you
it's
do that.
time for to really reveal it, it ain't that.
That's like
And y'all just
that's like
said,
Facebook
hell,
pictures and everything, filters and all that shit.
y'all just said hell no when it came to that, nigga. But are you a hypocrite
Yes, you are.
You are.
when you're doing all that and we accept it?
Yes,
I
you
think
are.
Because
that-
women don't even like a nigga with fake hair.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
You gotta
So-
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at this,
I don't-
look at this
I don't
hypocrite
want to
shit,
know
yo.
the face front.
Huh?
Why?
I mean,
don't want
I
it.
don't
Women
fake
wear
hair
wigs
myself
and all that
anyway.
shit all the time.
Listen
No,
to
I
myself.
do wear wigs, but when I wear wigs, my shit 9 times out of 10, my nigga like a little change of scenery. He want a little something to pull. Sometimes you know I'm a bald bitch.
So what if I'm
sometimes he
bald?
want
I
a
want
little
to grow
extra something.
dreads.
So he like that shit a little bit. I don't want that, baby.
What if I want some dreads?
Babe, I don't want
Do
that.
you
I'm gonna
see
get
the
dreads like the nigga on
I don't
8
want that.
Mile,
I don't want
Mekhi
that.
Phifer.
This week I'm gonna be Monica, nigga. I'm gonna have the wig glued down.
I
You
won't
get
be
the fuck
Future next
Monica
week.
for this week. I don't want Future. I want my baby.
So let me ask you something. Why
Do you?
is that so?
But I do feel
Niggas be like, your fake beard, your fake eyebrows,
I don't
your
like
fake,
no.
all this shit that women hate.
Mm.
But they got the most of it.
But see, if I feel like if women do a lot, because you know some people do like dramatic changes with their makeup and shit. But like when I take off my makeup, you know who the fuck I am. Like I still I look the fucking same for the most part. My makeup is used to enhance shit, not to fucking disguise
y'all wear them.
me.
You wear certain shit to make your ass look what it really ain't.
Okay,
Your titties be
mine
looking
is-
what it really ain't, knowing that them
they
motherfuckers is
are.
under your
Man,
underarm.
they there.
They're definitely not.
I ain't saying you personally. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I don't
Like, you
push-up
making
bras. They do too
examples.
much.
Them
I'm
titties
like-
come out, them motherfuckers fall away.
The motherfucker be like, like what the fuck?
So,
But what she
Okay,
not?
I'm
What
not
she
even
supposed to
lying.
do?
But
Not
why-
wear
but why
bras,
is-
good old
have
natural
your
I
titties.
walk
titties
around with
swinging?
something that got me
Was you
looking like
walking?
I got more than what I have. And then when I get home and take it off in front of you, it's a turnoff, right?
I have
But
more
see-
than questions
see?
about it. Though.
Wait, no, the push-up bra.
It just gives me more questions.
Oh, we going to the
But-
bedroom.
No, because I have so many more questions.
Why?
But
But
see,
what if I'm
that's-
still
why you wearing
good?
Strap
But you're
on.
taking all this shit off of you.
But let's say the bra though, it's not like she's lying to you about what she has. Them shits are just holding.
They
them up.
definitely
She-
lying to you.
Yeah, yeah.
You see
Yeah,
them.
they an
Like,
illusion.
They're
They
still
call
there.
them push up bras.
Bro, for a
Yeah, they
reason.
up here, not down
He-
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you also know about it, right?
Honestly,
They
if a
giving
bitch,
off an illusion.
if a bitch don't gotta push up bra, all she gotta do is tighten that bitch up a certain level, and they gonna sit up there. The fuck, nigga, you know they ain't up here.
And then not all
No,
titties sit
they're
together.
losing.
You know they ain't up
Like,
here.
some of them got like 2 inches space in between.
Honestly-
the motherfuckers.
honestly,
some of
depending-
them actually together.
Honestly, depending on the
Like-
jiggle of the
It's
her
like
titties
Game
and
Wars.
shit, you know them
Standing side
bitches
to
not
line.
sitting up whenever she take off that bra. You know them bitches gonna drop. Don't do that.
Let me. So y'all still don't see how that's
Now
some
look,
hypocrite shit.
the ass pads.
But
bitches,
again,
come on.
you're choosing
Relax.
a woman that has all the extra, right?
No,
So
no,
if she
you
chooses-
don't know until you
Yeah,
know.
but when she does, and you go, nah, like you're
Niggas
choosing
gonna
to
say
stay
no.
there
But
after
you
you
like,
take all
you
that
gay.
shit off.
But I'm saying the
Okay, you
same
can think
woman,
that, right?
No,
Talk
no,
like you gay.
no. The hypocrite shit is the same woman with all of this shit will judge you. That's the hypocrite part about it.
Yeah.
So,
The woman with the fake eyelashes, the fake hair, the push-up bra, the fake
so when she
ass.
take all that off, and then
Okay.
you take that damn scrap off, you be
So-
like,
She be like,
"Oh,
what,
yeah."
what, what,
Okay,
what
okay.
You look at
So-
her whole, she got a whole pile of shit.
So
you got
if
that
we're-
one over there, and she looking at you like, what the fuck is this?
No, if we're gonna talk about the fake ass, and we're gonna talk about the extreme girdle, not some shit that just smoothing you out a little bit, but shit that just turn you into a completely different fucking person midway, and then it's just that just suck it all the way up, like you just got a full transformation. As soon as you take that shit off, you're a completely different fucking person. That bitch is wrong. Okay, she's wrong as fuck. But don't come for me with my fucking lashes, nigga.
Hey,
Yeah, but guys do the same thing too.
Wait,
Oh,
hey, I
bitch.
Because
Because
you
you might
know
without
how the
blink
men
and
be
look up
getting
at your
them,
ass, so except
injections
my
to make
fucking
their
lashes.
muscles?
The fuck?
Mm-hmm.
If you found out a nigga was doing injection to get muscles, would that be a turnoff?
Most of the injections make your parts smaller.
Yeah, it affects.
I'm talking about
It
injection.
works.
They don't want to answer this shit
Nah.
because they know they
No,
hypocrites.
no,
because of
it's
this.
not. I don't really give a fuck.
I mean, some people, they have a
Enhancement for
surgery.
men's, a lot of men are frowned upon. Like getting fake hair is frowned upon.
No, if
Some
you get,
women
if you
don't
get
even
like,
like
But
dye.
that's feminine. To
but
me.
if you get plugs and stuff in your hair or whatever, then I mean it's fine or whatever. Do what you got to do.
Yeah,
if
plugs.
they don't wanna be- if they
Yeah,
don't want to
like
go bald
the
and shit
surgical
or whatever, they
plugs
get
where
or
do
they
that
get
and
like
then it just makes you
shots
grow your
and shit
hair
in
back.
the head. But also they have a
It
knee
takes hair
surgery.
fast to
They
put
They
it
have a
in.
knee surgery
That
now
LeBron
for
James
they
had
have
his
a
head back
knee
by then.
surgery
Hold on,
where
bro.
niggas can be tall. You don't have to be.
That's
Yeah,
a
I saw
turn
that.
off.
I saw that.
No,
No,
it's
they
not.
break
They
your
break your
they
motherfucking
break your
bones
bones.
and
That shit
Okay,
weird.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
you
injury,
met
they stretch them
so
out.
so you telling me you met a dude that was too short for you,
What's
and then
too
when he
short
had
for
that
you?
surgery, you gonna take him?
I don't
in.
know anybody that's had that surgery.
No, I'm just saying if you did, you would you too, you would then date him because he had the right height.
Well, I don't give a fuck about height, but yeah. That's what you chose to
If
do
you
with
don't
your
get
body.
them flimsy legs and fuck up out of here, y'all is not dating.
But it's
these
not
niggas,
though,
man.
because especially depending
Because you
on
still got that
No,
in your
no.
head.
depending on where you're going. I forgot where dude said he went, but it was somewhere not in the US. But depending on where you go or whatever, they're not gonna allow you to exceed a certain amount. Like, and you have to like respond to it appropriately. You have to do therapy and everything. You have to be able to work out and move a certain level. Nigga, you're not gonna be able to, you're not gonna have some flimsy shit and then them shits just be at risk of snapping any fucking moment. No, you're gonna be able to like move with that shit. I can deal with it.
Yeah.
Them
Them
legs
niggas
sweep
that
that
go to stop
motherfucker,
on
he
a
out for
dime.
3
And
I can deal with that.
Hold
And
up.
not like he trying to become a professional basketball player, nigga. You an average fucking Joe, nigga. You a regular, like,
He probably
you're fucking
can't
living
run
your
this
life.
shit.
So suppose he had to cook out playing kickball.
Yeah.
No, they can still run. That's what I'm saying. They have to be active there. And if you're not responding or certain, and they do it piece by piece. So if you're not responding appropriately to the surgery, they're not gonna go on with it.
Let me ask you.
You can't go with certain.
This is another one. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got more. It just seems like it's a lot on y'all women. Maybe y'all are the more hypocrites of the
No, it
bunch.
sounds like y'all are.
And it sounds like y'all are the more hypocrite of the bunch. Like with this one, I would say,
Hold that thought.
we're gonna take a quick break on Me and My Big Mouth podcast. Welcome back to Me and My Big Mouth podcast, episode 27, You Hypocrite. Everybody is a hypocrite, as you can see, even me. Like, I have asked people for forgiveness that I know I wouldn't forgive them if they did the same thing. So everybody's a hypocrite in some aspect, but let's go even further. If the goal, ladies and gentlemen, is somebody that loves you and treats you right, why do you have a preference?
What?
If the goal is to find someone that loves you and treats you right, mostly ladies, because these are the words you use, why do you have a preference?
Because I don't want to have kids that look like trolls.
If the goal is to find somebody, because this is what y'all look for, that treats you right and love you for who you are. Preference or what is gift wrapped in should not matter. If love to me is priceless, it's what everybody really wants. To be treated right is what everybody really wants. If I had $1 million in a fucking trash bag, would you accept it? That's how we should look at love and being treated right. How valuable it is. But y'all are telling me when you say stuff like that looks are more important than love.
I gotta be.
Do you want me to clarify?
Mm.
Okay, here's the thing.
You have to.
I want someone who loves me and cares for me and treats me right, but I also want to be able to love them and care for them and treat them right. So I have to be, just because somebody loves me doesn't mean that I love them back.
So why would you love them? Because if loving and treating you right ain't something that influences you to love them, then what influences you to love them?
I still have to love the person that you are. If I don't like how you act, I don't like the person that you are, I think that you're a bad person, right? And just because you love me because I'm a good person or whatever, and I kind of balance, because some people do, I'm looking for the balance. No, nigga, I don't like you. I don't like how you talk to me. I don't like how you treat me.
No, I said somebody that loves you and treats you right. I'm talking about the person that loves you and treats you right.
Okay, I don't like how you move. Okay, I don't like you're nice to me. Yes, you're a sweetheart. Yes, but you're a pushover. I don't want a pushover. I don't want.
You want somebody you can't tame.
He talking
that's
about
all.
appearance.
Why do people
Tame?
want that?
What the fuck you mean somebody I can't tame? No, it's not
I
even
still-
that. Because what Jill Scott said it best: if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. If you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. I don't want somebody that I can walk the fuck all over. I don't want someone who's a pushover. I don't want every time you have an idea and then okay, well, I don't agree with that, and this is my idea. Then you all of a sudden like, oh right, yeah, babe, you're right. I'm over here on your side just for fucking because you're a fucking I don't know. You just want to conform to everything that I fucking say. Nigga, have a mind of your fucking own. Nigga, don't just do everything that I fucking. It's okay for us to disagree. Don't agree with everything I fucking said just for the sake of agreeing with what the fuck I said.
So, but then you want to be a wife and want somebody to treat you like a queen?
Yes, I do want a wife. I do want to be a.
That's
How the fuck fuck? Because you don't agree with everything I fucking say. Because you agree with everything I fucking say, now I gotta love you? You're fucking delusional. I don't have to love you just because you agree with everything I fucking say.
This is why.
Goofy.
Good guys, this is for you because y'all been asking this question to yourselves a whole lot. Women are hypocritical. They don't try to make yourself an idea for a woman. Be in tune with your purpose and she will come to you. Because women are too emotional. They change with the wind. They will take an asshole with 30 red flags and try to mold him into the 30 qualities that you have.
Bruh.
Because you can have one red flag and that's the nice guy or the pushover.
Bruh.
This motherfucker can cheat. This motherfucker can't have the
But
work.
she
He
want
can do
him.
all this.
But she
and she
love
will
him.
stick it out with him until that shit runs to the course where she knows she can't change him. But with that
She
one
love
flaw with you,
she love the challenge of trying.
but that one flaw with you, with your 30 upside, she won't take it.
That's
Bruh.
Now y'all see how this motherfucker took what I said and just turned it into a bunch of bullshit. So because you're a good person, that means you're my person? No, fuck that. You are not
That's
my
true.
But why
person.
would you make
You're
a nigga
not
that
my fucking. You're not my fucking person just because you're a good fucking person. Just like you, if you treat me like shit and you're not my nigga, the fuck? Because you agree with everything I fucking said because you're a fucking yes man, that means that you're my fucking person? No, that's fucking bullshit.
So, then explain to me how an asshole that's showing you that he ain't your fucking person get all the get all
First
the
of all,
bad.
that's
Why
an
do he get all the
unhealthy-
chances?
That's an unhealthy, toxic ass relationship.
Why do he get all the chances?
That's an unhealthy, toxic ass relationship, and you're not getting all the fucking
I'm
chances
asking
from
you,
this
why
bitch.
do
Okay.
a nigga that show you
You're
he ain't
not. But
You
just
guys
shit? So how
look
y'all
at
women
this.
have these
Just
stories all the time about
nigga,
niggas ain't shit?
just because you're a good guy,
I'm asking you,
Oh my
how
God.
is it
so
that
you
a
because
guys
nigga
I
look.
date a
that
nigga,
shit get more chances with you
Okay,
than a
but-
good guy?
Never understood.
because
Okay,
I date a
but-
nigga.
But listen, sometimes it's the beginning stages. So you end up seeing this, and they show you that they're a good
Show you
guy,
who they
and
are.
they show you this,
Representative.
and they show you that. So there you go. So they show their representative in the beginning, and that's who you end up falling for. So your struggle is to try to make that person keep showing, because now they're showing you they're not shit. You're like, where did this person go? It's not that they were showing that in the beginning.
It's called
Nobody's
game,
coming.
baby.
Listen to
Nobody's
game.
coming at in the
Listen to this.
beginning.
You have never heard this fucking term from no man. She was too nice. But you have heard
Never.
that
That's
term.
I have.
You
I
have
have.
never-
I
you
have.
never-
Oh, I
I
have.
have
never heard
Hey,
that.
guess what?
Hold
Because
on,
you're
wait,
not a
wait,
bitch.
wait.
She was
But
ugly,
you
but-
never heard that term. I've always heard this
Oh, that's
term.
bull.
Oh, he too
he's
nice.
He's just too nice.
He's
of a guy.
soft.
Look, and this
But-
is why
but-
you're
but there
saying
you
this
go.
because you're a man. You've never
Too
heard
nice.
that.
I've heard
at all.
other men say this
Nigga,
to me. That's why I'm taking up for him.
Nigga, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's my point. You're a man. As a woman, and she just said it too, I have heard that I've been too nice. I've heard that way
Exactly.
too many times in different
Exactly.
relationships
I'm just
that I've
being
been
real. I've
too
never heard a woman say
fucking
that.
nice.
I never heard a woman.
And that was
Definitely.
it
Never heard a man say
it
that about
literally
a woman.
started from
Yeah.
when I was in high school up until this fucking
Yeah.
point. I am too
You just got a good
nice.
heart.
You're
That's all.
you're too nice.
yeah,
You the
yeah.
homie.
Yes, but niggas
Don't let
will-
nobody
but-
change you.
and
person
I
ain't-
don't.
That person ain't right for you. Meet your person.
I don't. Which is why I don't. Just because you're a good nigga doesn't mean that you're mine.
Watch this. Watch this hypocrite shit. How many good guys stole years out your life, and how many assholes stole years out your life? Let's add them up.
Please.
Who took more of your years out your life in your lifetime? Was it an asshole
The
or a
asshole.
good guy?
Asshole.
Now, please tell
None.
me.
No. I mean, it's been an equal. I've had it that I mean, like I don't get into
stick
relationships with
assholes,
like
so I
ain't
can't
shit ass
really.
niggas.
I guarantee
Say I
every
do.
nigga that you done dumped, you was like, that nigga was an asshole.
No,
No.
most of the niggas I've dumped was because I didn't want to be there in the first place, and I didn't know why I was.
So why you
bored
go
enough
there?
Because I was bored.
She was living. Oh shit. That's
I
mean.
mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I was bored. Half the time
Shit.
I dated people, I was
That's
bored.
mean.
There's some relationships that I've
It's like,
been
okay,
in that I knew
something
that
to
I
do.
wasn't supposed
Hey,
to
you
be.
knew
I
it,
knew
nigga.
I
You
like
knew
that by
it.
myself.
You niggas you
I
dated
knew I
ain't
was
watching
supposed to
this.
be with
Yo,
them long term,
I
but
don't
I
care
knew
if
I
they
was
Cause them
supposed to be
niggas
there
so
for a
niggas
reason.
gonna be
I was put in
It
there.
should
I was
be.
put in their life for a reason. I was put in their life for that season. I got in there. I satisfied my person, and I was my purpose, and I was the fuck out of there. As soon as I satisfied that, I was gone.
Y'all some cold women.
That's not cold
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
didn't leave it on
yeah,
a negative,
yeah,
a bad.
Hey, but wait.
Why
If
is
a
it
nigga
hypocrite?
do it,
Yeah, dog ass.
You a
nigga.
dog ass nigga. You ain't shit.
Every nigga
You
that
worthless.
I left in a better position.
All I know is that the women, y'all give more time and energy to assholes. If
Right,
this
that-
is a
that's-
very
that-
small percentage.
It's,
These
fucked
are
up.
only
It's
two people
crazy,
I
but
know.
it's true. I see that a lot.
In your lifetime of who you give your time to is niggas that are full of shit or
A
play
nigga that's
you.
about you.
How do we know? Because you always talk about them.
Why?
But y'all do know a good guy that you didn't give a fair shot to.
But you do know that there's some
Usually
people,
when a woman give a good guy a fair shot, she about 55.
Hey.
nigga, you do
And
know.
then,
You
when that
do.
good guy
Pussy
fuck around and
on
flip
life
on
support.
you,
Nah,
they
fuck
life over
that.
there.
You do realize that
If
there's
that
some women
good
that
guy
are in
fuck around and cheat
relationships.
on them,
Women
they
don't
life
never
over
get a
there.
good
Nah,
guy to
they
you.
be when women are
A
in
nigga that
relationships,
chase you
if
for
they
years.
deal with a fucked up ass nigga and then they get out of the relationship, if they continue to talk about the fucked up ass nigga, that's just because that's the relationship that she just came out of. That's something that she experienced. I can talk about the fucked up ass nigga that I was with.
But
That don't
y'all-
mean that he
but
was the
y'all
one I
be
get the
having
most
a-
time
y'all
with.
have a catalog of fucked up
I can
ass
be
niggas.
with a fucked up ass nigga for 3 months and talk about him for 5 years, and because that's my fucking experience. But we were a good nigga for maybe 2 years, and then it ended badly. But shit, we decided that we weren't good for each other, and now I'm not necessarily talking about that as much because I'm talking about this bullshit ass nigga over here.
Who get more chances with you when you're in a
Not a good
relationship?
dude.
A man,
Not a good
fucked
guy.
up nigga that doing
A
bullshit,
fucked
or a
up
nice
nigga.
guy
A fucked
that
up
you
nigga.
just don't.
The
you
good
ain't feeling.
nigga don't
Big-
need chances.
What they say?
We're
you
just
said I'm not
working
feeling
on
it.
it.
Hey, what they say?
Hmm?
Good girls like bad guys.
A good guy doesn't need chances.
No.
We're just working on our relationship. A fucked up nigga, he gonna need chances because he done fucked up. And so
Why?
he needs another chance.
Why? Because you want to conquer him? You
Hello?
wanna take your
Because he
time.
fucked up, he needs another chance. But if it's a
Hey,
good
wait,
nigga, he
hold
doesn't need another chance. We're just together and
How-
we're living life.
how-
And then eventually we decided we're not good
Have
for
y'all
each other and then
dated-
we break up. The
Hold
fuck?
up. Have you dated a good guy before?
Yes?
Have you dated a good guy before?
Absolutely.
How y'all? And what happened?
Again,
Yeah,
what
just
happened?
because someone is
Huh?
a good guy doesn't
got
mean that
one
he's the
now.
guy for you.
That's
But
true.
yet the
That's
asshole
true.
is.
True.
Yet the one that caused
I'm
you
not
the
with
most
the
headaches
asshole
is.
either, motherfucker. The fuck?
Who,
She's happy by herself.
Who do you, no, who did
No,
she
the
give more
fuck I'm
chances
not.
to?
I'm looking for my husband,
Who did she
babe.
get more chances to?
Hey.
I'm here.
Don't worry
Baby.
about it. Hey, wait, at? Hey, listen, bro.
She looking for you, dog.
I'm a
Hey, I don't. You
Don't
got,
even shake your head at my
Hey,
future
go,
husband.
hey, but
like
Hey,
go
that.
look,
ahead.
you
Go ahead,
coming.
chime in, dog.
But let me tell you how you should come.
Don't be a
Please,
nice
God, don't
guy.
listen to this nigga.
Don't listen to shit they got to say.
Don't listen to him.
You gotta understand this. Women are help mates. So you don't mold yourself into something that they want. Because they're gonna enhance who you are. God created them as help mates. So stop trying to be something for a woman and be something for who you are, and you will attract her.
Amen.
Duh.
So you just said
Hallelujah.
nice dudes
I'm not in the
something
business.
with
Let me
that.
Hello,
just
Shabbat.
admit
Preach.
it.
Shabbat.
First of all,
So you
I
just
say
said
this
the
thing.
nice dudes just be
I say
fucking
this
up because
thing.
they trying to please and not
Yeah,
be who
That's
they
fucking
are.
why.
Instead of being
here's the
themselves.
thing.
That's on them.
Instead of
It
just,
is
That's
on
it.
them. It is
A
on them. And I
certified
tell,
simp.
That's on
no,
them.
no, because they listen to the bullshit that women say. They think that they act the way that women say they want a man
and
to
guess
be.
Yeah,
what?
but-
Those
And
are
once they
goofy ass
get it, they
niggas.
realize a woman don't really want that.
Those are
Yeah.
goofy ass
They
niggas.
don't.
Yeah,
want
because
you.
niggas stand by and be like, oh, this nigga did that nigga did that.
I'ma
This
do
the
the
type of nigga I
opposite.
want. All right, cool. Then
And
I'm
you
gonna be
get
the
put out
opposite,
quicker.
and I'm gonna do this.
You
I'm
get
gonna
put
show
out
you.
quicker.
I
Look,
got come,
here's the thing.
I can
You
come
wouldn't
home
even
late and still
recognize
be
the
there.
good
Any-
nigga that's trying to get
every
with
day.
me.
Anybody, any person, any human being, whether you're a male or a female, who changes themselves to be with a fucking person, you're goofy as fuck and you're stupid as shit.
Well.
Okay? I'm not in the business of changing anybody. You are who the fuck you are. If you're not it for me, then you're not it for me. If you are it for me, then you're it for me. I'm not trying to conform you or change you or shit
That's
to
right.
fit my
If
fucking
I gotta change
purpose.
it, it ain't right, baby.
Exactly. I don't want that.
I got another
I
thing,
want you to
though.
Yeah,
just
but
come
some people
correct.
change for themselves.
Yeah, you gotta be ready to change.
Yeah, you
for
got to be
yourself.
ready
That's
to
the
change
only
for
time.
yourself.
You
That's the
have
only
to
time
be-
that'll happen for
Not
you.
be
If you
ready,
ready
to change for yourself. You have to
You gotta change for
change
yourself.
for yourself
Yep.
in order to fit
All
me
right.
if that's what's meant to
All
happen.
right.
I don't want you to.
All right, I got 3 more, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. But these are more serious. So we had fun with all the other shit. We hypocrites on this end, but we're gonna get a little deeper. We're gonna go to a more serious topic. With this, we had fun with the, relationship, this, that, and the third. You might not like it, you might do. It's okay. We've realized that everybody are hypocrites in some aspect. But I need to know, how is it that a woman that has an abortion because it's not the right time, understand, not the right time, and a man that abandons his child. But how is that woman not considered a deadbeat? But the man is. If you commit abortion, if you do abortion because it wasn't the right time, you ducked responsibility. So if a man feels like it's not the right time for him to take care of a child and he leave, you call him a deadbeat. Ain't she one as well?
That's true.
True.
No, because that baby ain't vital. It's not a vital fetus.
It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
You went through an abortion because you ducking responsibility. Men don't have that option.
Wait.
Our option is to leave. So why is he considered a deadbeat for ducking his responsibility and you're not? Which is funny because it's called deadbeat, but you're not for actually having an abortion.
Well, it depends on what the reason is behind her
Well,
having
how
an
you gonna
abortion.
be-
I just told you because it's not the right time. I'm not talking about those special cases where something happened to you. I'm talking about you're too young, you're through school. This is not the right time. That's when most abortions happen.
Yeah.
The other one is a small percentage of when they do have it. Let's talk about why people mostly have it. Because they're not ready.
to bring your child into this world.
Bring
They
a
would
child in this world.
They were bringing
And
a
if
child
I'm
into a
not
toxic
ready to take,
situation.
but a man they would say tough titty for a man.
Facts.
Yeah.
Should have wrapped it up.
Yep.
True.
Exactly what they said.
So how is it that, and then when he get ghost,
A deadbeat.
he a deadbeat.
He ain't shit.
But if you abortion, I want to ask y'all a question too. Do y'all think God used the word abortion? Okay, let's go on to it. And she commits abortion. She's not considered a deadbeat. Matter of fact, she's considered responsible because she was not ready to bring a child into this
That's
world,
true.
and that was a
That
good
shit
decision
fucked
to
up.
make.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. That goes to society double standards.
Double standards.
This what hypocrisy looks like. So how do y'all feel about it? Y'all ain't saying shit.
We agreeing with you.
No,
I
y'all
didn't.
did.
I have to carry the baby. I believe in abortion.
I don't think God said. You think God used the word abortion?
I believe that God gave people the ability to perform some.
You think God? used the
I
word
don't
abortion?
think I know that God gave
Okay.
people
He
the
created-
ability to perform
To kill
abortions.
somebody.
Yeah,
He gave people the brain power to invent the abortion pill. He gave us the option
You
to
think
get
God
abortions,
created-
and that's what it is.
His first commandment was
Free
to
will.
be fruitful and multiply.
Free will.
Stop playing. You don't use that on somebody else. You talking about God now.
He still gave you the free will.
He did.
Free will.
That doesn't mean it's
that
right,
don't
though.
mean you
It
do
doesn't say
what-
this right.
You do
It's
evil
saying- that don't
or
mean
you
it's
do
right,
something
No,
wrong.
I'm not saying it's right. It's just saying he gave you the
I'm
choice to do it.
saying, who is she not a deadbeat as well?
She's a
How,
deadbeat as well.
but she
No.
can't be a deadbeat because deadbeat is technically
Technically,
when
man.
you walk away from the actual child, right?
Okay, so-
So
the
you can walk
responsibilities of
away.
dealing with
So
that,
wait.
and I'm a deadbeat.
and you
But
keep,
you can kill a
because
child.
a life is
Unborn
dead,
and you're
fetus,
not.
right? Because you didn't bring. Well, technically, it's
It's the same.
The
It's not
stigma is
a
really
child.
there
It's
because
the
this
birth.
child is one is the child is there, and the other one is it was a thought.
Ain't no thought.
Like I mean,
It's
It was
there.
there.
They had the
It is,
vacuum
but what I'm
cleaner.
It's
saying
not a
is-
viable fetus.
Do you understand? This is what.
But this is okay.
I'm
so
not
this is the
saying
thing.
it's not a double standard.
So
I'm
this is
saying
the
that
thing.
Yo, how about this? What happens? This is how you know it's a double standard and it's a lie. It's a cap. This is the hypocrisy. If you're pregnant and I jump on you and you lose and the baby dies, what are they going to charge me with?
Murder.
How then can you call it? What you was about to call it? A fetus? Fetus? If they're charging me with murder, but you're trying to tell me
Right.
nothing exists,
Yeah.
that's a lie.
Because if I had the plan on having this baby, especially if I'm at a certain level of my pregnancy, you did just commit murder. If
I
it's
was
a
about to
vital
say,
fetus,
I think it has to be.
So what do you
It has-
think you're
it has to
doing
be a
with
vital-
it?
No,
it
no,
has
no,
to
no,
be a
no.
vital
an
fetus.
actual vital.
It has to
fetus
be a
for it
vital
be
fetus in
considered
order for you
murder.
to be charged with murder. So if I'm at a stage
You
of a
can-
vital
I mean, I get what
fetus,
you're
In
saying,
New
but
York,
that's
you
not
can
what it
have
is.
abortions up to, I think, 9 months now.
I think it's 6.
It doesn't
That's
It
matter.
doesn't
still-
matter.
That's still
That's
crazy.
still-
You want to be pregnant for
It
6
has a
months,
heartbeat.
That's New
Right.
York.
But I'm saying,
fetus.
that is, you said 6?
Yeah, I think it's 6.
I thought it was 9, but either way, how is it that y'all
Because at 9
so
months,
you're
it's
saying
a-
she's
it's
not a deadbeat?
adoption.
You saying she is a deadbeat?
She a deadbeat.
She's a deadbeat. She's a deadbeat to me too, because you're ducking responsibility. Not talking about those special cases. Understand that. I'm talking about people that just feel like it's not the right time. I'm not in the right financial situation.
Is that a
I'm
deadbeat?
gonna get rid of it. That's a deadbeat.
It's a
Definitely.
deadbeat.
You're ducking responsibility.
Yeah.
Just like the man.
I know that I cannot financially provide for this baby.
Same as the man.
You cannot financially provide for this baby. You don't want the baby. I don't want the baby. I decided I'm just gonna abort the baby. So now I'm a deadbeat because I'm looking out for the
both
best
of y'all
interest of the
deadbeats.
baby.
Yes, because if you have it, I know I can't afford it. I know I can't take care of it.
Why
but
you
you
gonna
have
do-
it
why
anyway,
you
and
gonna do it?
I leave. I'm a deadbeat.
Well, it's
That's
because
hypocrite
she's-
shit right there.
But it's because she still has to take care of the responsibility.
No, she decided
Right.
to keep it. She felt comfortable with it. I said, no, I can't. I get ghost. I'm a deadbeat.
I mean, there's a being actually involved at that point,
Correct.
like a human being with feelings
Rega-
and emotions.
Okay, no.
So it's
wait,
not
wait.
just
No, wait,
about
let
that
her-
woman at that point.
That's
Yes, she made a selfish
crazy.
decision. I will say that. That if you both lay
What do you
down
think
together
a nigga
and she
dipping off
decided,
is a selfish
but what?
decision?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. She made a selfish decision, and so did he,
Deadbeat.
right? But she's stuck there, and there's a child now involved. So now it's the thought of the child. You take out the fact that she was selfish and made her decision. You take out the fact that he was selfish and made his. Because the reason that he's a deadbeat now is because this child is sitting there now into the world, brought into this fucked up world, and now the child itself is the one that has to suffer. It's
So you
not
consider life
that.
But look-
suffering,
But
but you
because
killed
it's
it.
there.
I wanna
But
say-
you literally killed
Wait.
this child.
Tuck, I-
That is glossed over versus me getting ghost. That
I mean,
sounds
But see, that's
you
crazy.
different,
can't
though.
gloss
No,
over.
wait,
There's
wait.
a whole
If a
Republican
man-
movement trying
a
to
man
stop
cannot-
abortions.
If
Right.
if a man cannot financially support a child, right, and she knows that he cannot financially support a child, but he's still there physically, like I'm still gonna be involved in my child's life. I'm coming to see them.
He
and I'm still
don't
gonna be
want
there.
it. Just
But
like you didn't want it.
He's not. I don't think he's a deadbeat if he's involved in the child's life.
No,
even if
he
he's
don't
not
want it.
financially
He don't
able to
have it.
support them.
He got other shit. He got like when women do this. I'm talking about the ones when they do it. They have other plans. They have other things they're committed to. This is not the right time for me to have a baby. So if this is everything that a man has when he leaves. It's not the right time. I'm committed to other shit. I'm thinking about me. I ain't even got my shit together. I got to get ghost. He is labeled a deadbeat. Those same reaction that caused you to have an abortion, you're glossed over. You're not even sneezed at. You actually made a good decision because why would you bring a child in this world
when you're
and-
not ready.
That is some hypocrite. That's fucking diabolical, but it's hypocritical shit.
Diabolical.
Yeah, because it's evil way of thinking. Like you can point at a deadbeat for abandoning the child, and then a person that aborted, you applaud it.
For a
Nah,
vital
everybody.
fetus.
No, everybody
saying the
don't.
same thing.
Everybody
But
don't
majority.
applaud it.
It's
But
not
it's a
the same.
movement.
Yeah.
Her body, her choice.
And is
Right.
Mhm.
Her body.
So
her
why
choice.
can't it be my
Have
choice
to
to be
carry
there or
it
not?
around.
And see that's the
it's
that-
your choice to
Because
strap up or
because
not.
it's her body, her choice,
and
right? That's that child now.
that's even a
So
lane.
why is it not my choice to be there or not?
It's your choice
Because-
to strap up or
Because
not.
now
That's where
it's
your
not
choice came
her.
in.
It's something y'all created together.
Your choice
Whether you
came
wanted
into
to be
either
there
a
or not,
now
vasectomy
it's
or
here.
strap up.
But even though I said I wasn't ready,
But now
It
it's
was-
here.
but it was your choice to keep it.
No,
Right.
No,
Okay,
it's
so
No,
maybe
if you
she
should
say
should
be
be
your-
calling
if
you
you
crazy.
say you weren't ready, you shouldn't have did it wrong.
You
See,
should have got a
look,
but that
vasectomy
was
or you
us.
should have
Pandering
strapped
shit
up.
right there.
How?
That was us.
You just said you wasn't ready.
Okay, I got
You
one.
shouldn't have hit raw.
Okay, I got
but
one.
they let you hit
I got
raw
one.
too.
No.
But they use
Right,
it-
but you hit
Hey,
wrong.
But
Hey,
they're
no.
using
That was your
every
choice.
other method to cover up their bullshit.
I got you.
Well, they tell men you should have
wait,
you
wait,
should have
wait.
wrapped
Wait,
So
up.
if
I
a
got
bitch
you.
on birth control, she still get pregnant and she get an abortion, now she's
I
a
got
baby.
you.
If you get
No,
an abortion, and
no,
don't
no,
take
no,
responsibility,
no, because
you are
Hold on,
dead.
Hey,
If she's on birth
girl
control
can
and
get
she still
pregnant on
gets
birth
pregnant,
control.
is she a
Wait.
deadbeat?
Say it again.
when
If
she
she's
taking the
on, if
message,
she's
yeah.
on birth control
And
and
she
she
get
still
pregnant,
gets
yeah.
pregnant, are you a
If
deadbeat?
if I have sex and the condom pop and that girl has a child, if I abandon the child, am I a deadbeat?
If she's on birth control,
Like I said, I got a
That's not the
condom
same
on.
thing.
It pops.
It's not
I
the
end
same
up
thing.
having
That's not the
a
same
child. When
That's
she
not the
comes
same
out,
thing.
not
That's-
the same.
that's not
it
the
is
same
because
thing.
it's
It
I'm
can't
trying
be-
to
Wait,
protect
hey,
myself
you're trying,
from
but
actually
you-
having a child.
Yeah,
So-
you're trying, but you also know that
You
it
know
broke.
that
You
goddamn
physically
condom.
know
No,
it broke.
so-
You can feel
You
it.
can't
No,
physically
but
know
I can
that
feel it.
birth control
Wait,
didn't
It
wait,
work.
can
wait.
break
You
at
can
any
feel it.
point and
All right,
don't
so-
take
You
but
can
it's
feel
wrong.
it.
It don't
That's
matter.
all.
At
Wait,
the
wait,
end of
wait.
the day,
You can't
when
feel
you
that
try
shit,
to pull it
DJ.
out, you
Hold
know
up,
you
hey,
can feel
No,
it.
I'm
time out,
saying
time out,
you
time out.
don't need but a little.
So-
But can you feel it?
So,
yeah, you pull out.
So
when you
then
feel it.
that's your fucking
Hold
fault.
No, because you don't know what. Like
Wait.
even if you pull out, and she get pregnant. What the hell you talking?
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
so
That's an excuse.
she gets pregnant. Say the man wants to keep the baby, and she decides to abort it.
Mhm.
Then what?
That's fucked up.
Listen to the.
Then
I mean,
And you know
I
what
just,
she-
I
If
think
I,
it's
if I, say,
fucked
if I
up.
say I want to keep it, like I'm ready to be a father, and she say I'm not.
She ain't ready. That's
Go
her
pay.
body.
Go pay
That's
for a
bullshit.
surrogate.
Because they keep
So
saying
why
my
is it-
body,
why-
my
why-
choice,
why it ain't the
but
same
that's
energy?
my-
I mean,
that's
I'm
Because
my
she
not
has
seed
to
saying
inside
carry.
of you.
Because she has to carry the baby for 9 months, and she's at risk.
First
of
of all,
death.
I've been carrying her my whole life.
She's
at
that.
risk of
She's
death.
she. Yes, when women
Right.
give birth,
Especially women
But
of
you can make
color,
the decision to keep it when I don't
when
want
women
it.
give birth, they're at a high risk of death. my
Okay, he
nigga.
said that, but what?
Yeah, but so you can make the decision to keep it
My life
when
or
I don't
that
want
child's
it.
life that I
But
don't
when I
want.
want it, and you say you don't want it, I'm frowned upon.
That child
But
that
you're
I
not
don't
the one
want,
carrying
or
it,
my
right?
So-
fucking life, to give you a child that I don't want in my life, I'm making the decision. I'm gonna choose my life. You can pay for a surrogate.
So then I shouldn't be a deadbeat.
What if you don't want?
How are you?
If
figuring
I
that
The
don't
hell y'all
want the
lost me.
responsibility of raising this child, I shouldn't be a deadbeat. If
Yeah.
you can have an abortion, and Dave Chappelle said this, if you can have an abortion, and then I should be able to abandon it.
Yeah.
You can't look at one, and it's crazy that we living in a world where we looking at the person that walked away as the bad one.
Have a bitch sign a
That
contract.
shit is amazing to me. How this shit is flipped. A person that can kill a child is not applauded in most cases.
First of all, it's not a child.
And a person that walks away, the majority of the world looks at him like he's a
But
deadbeat.
the reason
That shit
is
is crazy.
because
Not
the
a
child
child.
is there.
But I
Bro,
haven't.
y'all
that's
can
why.
fake
Here's-
like it
here's
ain't.
what we should
I
do.
just asked
Wait,
you,
here's what
if
we
I
should
hit
do.
a pregnant woman and she lose what's
Here's-
in her stomach, will they not charge me with
Here's
murder?
what niggas should do.
Is it a child win?
If
When is
you're,
it a child?
here's what niggas should do. If you're consistently fucking a bitch, just have her sign a contract in advance. Bitch, if you get pregnant, I'm not involved with her or whatever. We both sign the shit and you have like a notary stamp that bitch and then y'all go fuck. If she get pregnant, then
I don't
you're
think that
not
works.
involved.
He's
Who the
still
fuck
gonna
would do
look
that?
like a deadbeat.
Right, they still gonna call
I mean,
it
but
that.
what I'm
but that's
saying
something
is
that- that's
you
a-
are
it's a
because
con- but
There's
it's a
no
con-
way around it.
No, it's not.
That's
they're not
why
a fucking
it's,
deadbeat.
like,
if you making
socially-
a contract or whatever and you're signing a fucking contract, that's what it is.
Man,
bitch.
if
Yeah,
you
but-
already signed a
You're just
contract, they're gonna
You're
crucify your
just,
ass.
you're just, not the fuck, it's not.
They,
Women
get,
are
they
getting,
already give you shit
women
with,
are getting
with
the fucking,
prenups.
They're gonna be like, what
They
kind
don't
of
even
nigga
like
are
to
you
do prenups.
to make a contract with this woman about having a baby
First
when
off,
you knowing what the
people
fuck you doing?
who are upset about prenups are weird.
Are they not?
They're
I'm
weird as
just-
fuck.
I don't
Because
know
you're
about this whole
expecting
thing.
the fucking relationship
right.
to fail.
So y'all don't feel like this is okay. Y'all two don't feel like that's a deadbeat
Nope.
in your eyes. Y'all see it as deadbeat.
Deadbeat.
I see it as a deadbeat. Anytime that I walk away, I am a deadbeat for walking away from our responsibilities, and you're a deadbeat for killing yours.
Unless it benefits
That's a fact.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care how I do it. That's a
Because
fact.
both of y'all knew what y'all was doing.
Right.
Unless it
Both.
benefits you.
Both.
Both of y'all knew what you was doing.
Okay, let's move to the next one. Let's lighten the load a little
Mm.
bit, right? This is some hypocrite shit though, right? Right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna lighten the load a little bit. All right. Why is it that women, y'all can go to college and have these sexual experiences with other women, and then you can go back to being with a man, and it's not frowned upon?
I ain't know.
But could a man have a sexual experience with another man?
Hell no.
Hell
Ever
no.
be? And he said, you know what? That was just some college shit.
Nah, you
You know
Nah,
what I'm
it
saying?
ain't no college
Wait,
shit.
hold on.
Yeah.
I can't even see y'all
I
do
got
that.
this
Hell no, bro.
Hold on. I let me finish. Yo, yeah, there's some college
It's
shit. I
no-
used to be gay, but
it's
I'm
no
not
way-
gay no
it's no
more.
way-
No.
I'm not gay no
I'm not
more.
gay no more.
No. This is why.
I like women.
I
This
like
is why.
women's.
This is why.
I would not.
Men are masculine. Women are sexual. Women
Wait,
with
what?
no. I'm saying
Feminine.
like
Feminine.
men are masculine.
Right.
women
A sexual
are
creature.
sexual creatures. So
Feminine.
Both of
Feminine.
them.
They're
Both of
feminine.
them are
Yeah,
sexual
they're-
creatures.
they're
Correct.
feminine.
Both
Yeah.
are
All right,
sexual
so
creatures.
They're
Yeah.
feminine.
Say, wait,
They're
what?
feminine.
Right.
Okay.
So feminine on feminine is kind of like even out.
That's
Nigga,
the
opinion.
hypocrite.
That's
You
a
can't
hypocritical
go
shit.
masculine on masculine.
Nigga,
Yeah,
you're
that's the
hypocritical
what
as
the fuck?
motherfucker.
Hey.
That's fucked up. The
I
fuck
love
are you
feminine
talking
on
about?
feminine.
Hey, watch this.
Yes,
This-
but that's
this is
hypocritical
so bad,
shit, though.
I didn't say
Look,
nothing.
how about this? How about this?
I am a hypocrite.
What about this? What if
Yeah, I'm a
I
hypocrite
am-
when it comes to that shit.
Watch this hypocrite. What if I have now found Jesus? Like the old boy. I'm not.
I ain't
I'm
gay
a
no more.
pastor now.
I ain't gay no more.
I ain't gay no more.
That's a lie.
That's
Do you
not
believe
true.
Y'all gonna judge the
That's
shit out of
a
that
lie.
nigga.
Do you believe it?
No.
No.
Is there any coming
You are a
back
hypocrite.
from that?
No.
No, if
But,
you're gay,
but
you're
women
gay.
always
That's
talk
not a
about their
hypocrite.
college experience. You know, it was the one thing we was all doing it. Blah, blah, blah.
No.
Okay.
And we
So-
just
No,
move
okay,
on.
listen. The thing about it is, it's more accepted by society for women to like experience and explore their sexual, to have more sexual experiences, and men aren't given that type of grace, and that's put in place by men and women, just societal standards, period. And even in heterosexual relationships, men aren't even given the grace to explore different sexual experiences. They're placed in a fucking box, and women are able to experience different things. Like, I know some men who won't even do anal with their bitch because they feel like it's gay, and that's
Hell
weird
no.
as fuck.
It is gay.
I don't like that shit either.
Weird as fuck.
So you
Weird
mean to
as fuck.
tell me? So you agree with Tank? Sucking a dick one time don't make you gay?
Oh,
I didn't say that.
If you suck it twice, that means you
I didn't say that.
No, he said anal with
I
the
gotta say.
girl.
What did I just say? I said a heterosexual
I
relationship.
missed it.
You're with your bitch, and you won't do anal because you think
They
it's
want
gay.
anal to get
It
in.
is. Man ain't meant to be penetrated.
Wait,
No, not
she's-
you, nigga.
Did I say
saying-
heterosexual?
Okay,
nigga?
stop.
Hell,
Stop.
nigga.
Men
Hold
and
on.
a
Hold on.
woman.
Wait,
A man and a
wait,
woman.
wait.
It don't
It-
matter.
it-
It's a
it-
relationship.
No, no,
But
no.
you ain't
They're
no
not
girl,
saying
not
that.
in
You and
you.
your girl.
I
Some
said
guys
a
don't like to have
heterosexual-
anal sex with their
They're woman.
I said bitch.
Oh, okay.
I literally said
Oh
bitch.
yeah. Some niggas
Got
Heterosexual
you,
I didn't
relationship,
know
and
that
they're
shit was a
doing
real
anal with
thing.
their
Got
bitch.
you, got you, got
But then
you.
Like
there are
they like
also
for girls to fuck them with dildos.
Gotcha.
there you go.
Not
There's
that.
those.
We're talking
Yeah,
about-
that's
some
weird.
weird
No,
ass
y'all are
shit,
talking
bro.
about extreme.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying this.
I got them mixed
Men
up.
aren't
Okay,
able
I
to
got it.
experience different like sexual experiences and shit that aren't even necessarily fucking gay just because of societal standards.
But
and
even-
there could be some other shit that can make them orgasm like it'll blow their fucking mind, but they're not willing to explore different things because even if it's with a female, because it's considered gay and men aren't given that fucking grace. But that's societal fucking
But this is
standard.
different.
It's still
Even-
hypocrite shit.
even-
That's why I'm bringing it up. It's
Even
still a
doing
hypocrite.
anal
It's wild
with a
as fuck.
female,
Yeah.
Just
It's
how that
different.
bullshit shit was. That's societal
like
standard.
nigga, you doing anal with a female, you ain't clapping balls together.
We
What?
get it, bro.
Yeah, but
Hold on.
some
We
men
get it,
feel
bro.
like it's
Hold
still
on,
an
like-
ass. Like
You
you're
getting
in
too
the ass
graphic out
though.
there.
Yeah, I
Like
get
clap
what
no
you
Some
saying.
balls.
people
no
still
nigga.
feel like that.
Like
though.
you want to, that's what
DJ,
it
that nigga
is.
clapping balls.
I mean, he let it be known. Ain't none of
Nigga
that freaky
is
shit,
different.
Yeah, but some
bro.
men-
Yeah,
but some men feel
but you
like that,
see
though.
how? But
Like,
that's
listen,
the
bro.
thing. You can date a woman that used to have a girl and not think she's gay anymore, right?
It's bisexual.
No,
You were like, yo,
I'm
man,
gonna always
she had
think
a
you
moment.
that a girl, and I'm gonna be like, hey, let me know when you get there.
That's bisexual. She might be bisexual. She might experience it. Like, no, I don't like this shit. I'm strictly
experiment.
thinking.
Like how women go in strip clubs and get lap dances.
They
with
love
other
it.
Women.
They love script club.
Yo.
more than
I like
guys.
that.
You imagine going to a strip
Yeah.
club with a guy.
I
he
wish a
lap-
nigga would.
But you ain't gay though.
Nah, I ain't stepping in that bitch
But see,
anyway.
but that's different.
But I'm
though.
just saying how
Like I can dance, but see, I can dance on my friend and she can dance on me, and we're still both heterosexual females, right? And then a heterosexual male cannot dance with a heterosexual man in that same
that's the
fashion.
hypocrisy.
I don't think it's
Yo, we
hypocrisy
saw that too
necessarily.
though.
Who the fuck doing
You
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's your-
Bro, I
Yeah.
wish a nigga would.
Right, what is he
Nigga.
That shit was wild a little bit.
All right,
He was all up on that shit.
So we
Hell no.
agree that it's a double standard, but we ain't mad.
That shit should be a
We-
double standard.
we ain't mad at it.
I know.
No,
That shit
it
It's
is
a
a double
hypocrite
standard
shit.
though.
Yeah. Call it what the fuck you want.
It
Yeah,
is a-
hypocrite on that bit.
No, it definitely is a double standard, but I do feel like men should be given like this space or opportunity to explore themselves.
No.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that you guys were fucking mind readers. Can I finish my fucking sentence? Damn, y'all got me fucked up. Anyways, men should be given the fucking grace to explore themselves sexually without being penalized by their fucking partner.
All right, so let me go.
Thank you.
I don't know that woman that ain't gonna.
Hey.
Nigga, you did what?
Nigga, you don't even know what that means. That might mean her playing with the fucking gooch a little bit. She don't gotta go in your ass.
You don't have to touch me there.
Yeah,
On the gooch?
yeah.
You
Shit, some
don't.
shit. Hey,
On the
listen,
You
gooch.
don't have to touch
Yeah.
me.
Yo, wow.
You are into some freaky shit. We're gonna talk about it.
All right,
I guarantee you,
I'ma
if
say-
a nigga let you fuck around with his ass,
That's not
that's
an
a fucking
ass.
red
The
flag.
Gucci- the Gucci's an
I
ass.
know, I know.
Like,
I'm just
I
saying.
know niggas that like that girl.
I'm just saying.
And I had a girl.
If a nigga
'Cause if
let
you
you
get
play
your
with his
dick
ass,
sucked
that's a
with
red
your
flag.
My
Gucci-
legs, I said, hold on.
Hell no.
You can't do that.
Hey, boot over. Let me, nigga, what?
Yeah, I'm not eating no ass.
Hey,
You
yo,
goddamn crazy.
all right,
The
let me-
whole grown
Hey,
man
all right,
man.
all right. We gonna
You
go
a
to the
savage.
next one. All right, all right. I didn't know this woke y'all up.
It wasn't me, because I was out of here. Literally.
But-
I was fighting. I didn't do this stuff.
all right, yo. I didn't do this stuff.
Oh my god.
Hey yo, this is one that I am a hypocrite to, and I can say it with a little bit of understanding, more now that I've grown, right? As a black man, I have dated outside of my race plenty of times, and I found love outside of my race plenty of time where I dated white, Spanish. Never had that Asian persuasion. But in my race, black, right? But I actually, as I look at the world and how the world and all the other creatures are made, I don't think that we're supposed to date outside our race. I know that you can find love outside your race, but there's a reason that God created tigers, lions, cats. They're all in the cat family, but they're different creatures. Understand me? If God wanted all humans to be one, then we wouldn't have a race of different people. Now, I'm with a half-breed that I love dearly.
Oh my god.
So I'm not
Do not say
even
that.
mad at it, right?
Oh,
I'm not even mad at it. But I can see with my own two eyes that I don't think we're supposed to date outside of our race.
why?
Just look at every other creature on this planet.
But you have the cat species, right?
Right.
That do intertwine.
A liger.
If they
There you go.
intertwine,
No,
it's because
no.
humans
No,
did
humans
something
did.
wrong.
Yeah, they
No.
made
They
it.
do not
No.
intertwine
Humans
naturally.
did make
No.
it. They made it liger.
No.
Yeah.
They made it liger.
They
Nothing-
yeah,
yeah.
they made a
no,
liger.
no. But there are cat species that are on the same places. They're not going and getting on a plane and flying over here and like, oh, I just happened to see this jaguar over here and I'm a panther. No, when they're in the same place,
Give me
they
the-
do mate.
Give me
They
the
do?
If they are in the same
We're-
place,
Just-
they do mate.
just because
Name one.
It's
what I'm saying.
not forced.
Just because
if they're in the same place,
No,
they do
name
mate.
one.
If
I
in
mean,
the
they.
same place.
Yeah, I was about to say you got to go into like
Name
Yeah,
an
in
animal
South-
that's mixed. By
they have
choice.
the panthers and the jaguars.
Jaguar.
They're in the
Jaguars
same
and
thing.
panthers,
They
yeah,
have
they
that
are.
whole mix.
Yeah, they are.
What's the name of that? The
I don't know
fact
what they
that you
call
gotta you don't know the name of it just because it's out of order doesn't mean it's right. Animals
But-
ain't perfect either. I'm telling you.
But they're not
Yeah.
going outside of their species. They're going outside of their.
Correct.
But
You know
it's
what I mean?
out
Like,
of
it's not-
order.
But
Why would-
no,
But we're the
no.
same
Who's to
species,
say
That's like
that?
a polar bear fucking a
Who's-
penguin.
But we're the same
But he's.
species.
But it's
That's
not
no
the same
species.
species.
That's the same species.
That's
So they
I-
can't
I
even
understand.
procreate.
First of all, a polar bear and a penguin is definitely not the same species.
No, I don't know the fuck you
No,
talking
I-
about.
I think it's the same
He-
thing. That's what I'm
he-
saying. It's
you
not
see
even
the
the same
couple-
But a
species.
black bear and
Yeah.
a brown bear might fuck.
Exactly. And
No,
and
I-
they can
and make a baby.
produce a viable.
I'm not
They gonna chase
knocking
them out.
what you can
Unless a
produce.
brown bear
I'm
just find a
saying,
black bear
are you
inside of it.
supposed to be with that person that's outside of your race?
Well, your first race
If you're looking
wasn't
at every other creature on
different.
this planet, there's an order to this planet.
Please, a
You
dog don't give
you
a
see
fuck
an
what.
apple tree?
A
You don't
dog-
see an apple mixed
your
with a
melatonin
dog-
is determined
You
by
see
your
an apple and a peanut tree? You see an
Man.
apple tree. You see
A
bunch of-
dog don't give a fuck what other breed that other dog is, that dog is gonna fuck the shit out of that other dog,
Yeah.
and they gonna have
The
a mixed
dog
breed.
try to. Okay,
You
but
can
no,
have a pit and Chihuahua, and he gonna.
And
Yeah.
same with cats.
Yeah.
but
And same with cats.
Guess what?
Exactly.
That's why.
Labradoodle.
Like we just said.
What do they say to them? The mixed breed. They're not as valuable. You get
They're
what
sooner.
But that's
blood.
people.
They're sooner.
But that's
Depend-
people.
No,
No,
but it
no,
depends
That's
on what
people who have put that on there.
No,
they
no,
are. It
wait,
depends
wait.
on the mix.
But
It
that
depends on the
because
mix.
because people put value on it.
Just
Right.
like they put
Just like
value
for
on the
allergenic.
race
Just like
stuff.
people can say, oh, a black and a white person mix is more valuable than
Certain
a
people.
fully black person.
I'm saying I understand you can find love.
We know what you saying.
outside your race. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
I've done it before.
We know what you saying.
But the order of this world, the way God
Man.
had it designed.
How
I
you
don't
gonna
think
say
we're-
that?
That
How
don't
you gonna
make-
say that
no,
when it
'cause-
started with
because-
one man and one woman? You don't know what color they were.
Correct.
How you gonna say that?
Because we can
And then
look,
they started breeding. And the reason that the melatonin and
So
stuff
why-
ended up coming into it was because of the environments that they're
Correct.
in.
No.
You lack
What part
sun,
of the world
you
they
lack
in?
color. You getting more sun, you get more color.
you know,
Yeah, what are you
no,
talking
no, I'm
about?
talking about the
People
features.
made races.
No, we
People
didn't.
made
No, we
races.
didn't. You
Yes,
got
they did.
Features of they got nothing to do with the climate of your features. Your
Yes,
eye
it
features, your
does.
nose
Yes, it is.
Man, y'all, come on, man.
When you
the
start
continents
breeding and
formed
your
shit,
chromosomes
it
change
started,
and your
spreading
DNA
across
changes,
the world.
then you get different features. So people that keep breeding within themselves, you also realize that
Inbreeding.
certain people,
All
well,
when
yeah.
black when
But-
human beings
But also
human
like if
beings
some
Inbreeding.
have done their own thing and we playing God. But
Man,
I'm
dogs
not,
do
just
it,
like
cats
bluebirds,
do
like
it,
Muhammad Ali said
birds
this,
do it.
Bluebirds
You
fly
got
with
all
blue,
kinds. No, they-
bluebirds fly with
man.
bluebirds.
Not
Red birds
necessarily.
fly with red birds. They all birds, but they're all separate. They
Nah,
have their
there's mixes.
own
Not necessarily.
race
There's mixes.
of
There's
birds.
mixes.
they mix, bro.
Stop
What are you
it,
talking
man.
about? There's
They
mixes.
mix.
You talking about animal science major, bro? Like my whole, please.
I'm telling you
Bro,
and
they
I'm telling
mix.
you,
that you think
as a person that has a degree
Yeah,
in
we
animal science that
literally
had to
just
deal
gave
with
you
the
different
DNA.
species
Man,
that
come
mix,
on
and
now.
you're
you
saying
can
that
even
we
give me
don't
the
mix.
name of the species.
Yeah.
Nigga, I said
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah,
He
but
just gave you a labradoodle.
I can give you a pit. You gonna talk
cockapoo.
About, you gonna talk about some a human.
You want labradoodle?
Man-made.
You want a
That's
cockapoo?
That's not
No, they
man-made.
can be
You put these
in the
dogs
same
out there
area
and they just
together.
start
They
doing
can
it.
just gonna
Yes,
fuck each
they
other.
do end up breeding it. However, if you have these animals
Yeah,
in the
horny.
same environment, whether they brought themselves there or not, if they're attracted and they start breeding, they start breeding. How are you going to say it's man-made when you got whales in the ocean
Yeah.
that breed with each other and make
They
different
have
species?
dolphins.
They
They have a Pacific
but
whale.
they have
Well,
different
so-
dolphins.
Okay, tell me.
What are you
Y'all-
talking about? There's
dolphins,
pink
bro.
dolphins.
This is funny that
Like,
y'all bring
come
up the
on now.
minority.
Bottlenose.
Y'all bring up the exception to the rule and try to make it the rule.
That
I can
is
show
an-
you
how's
a-
it
the
exception?
I can show
entire
you
thing
a
is an
family
exception.
of dolphins that swim together, a family
Nigga,
of killer whales.
And
that
there's
swim together.
also different
Okay,
types
you
of
can show me
dolphins,
some where
different
somebody
species
did-
of
Okay,
dolphins.
Animals are not
Man.
perfect either. So you will find some with something mated with something else, and they created something. No, the order is just
That's not a
wrong.
nice word.
You're trying to
How
bring-
y'all not see
You're
it?
you're
How are you
trying
gonna
to
say
make an
that?
exception to the rule and saying that human beings are the exception to the rule. Meanwhile, we're
No,
bringing
I'm not
you,
saying.
we're bringing
You
you
literally
different
are.
species and different examples.
You're bringing you could hardly give me
Dolphins,
one.
dogs, cats.
Bears,
Give me the name.
Bears.
Give me the name
Penguins.
of that
There are
mixed
different
dolphin
types
you're
of
talking. Give me the
penguins.
name of that mixed
Okay.
dolphin.
Well,
you're
no,
talking
they're. I mean, they're.
Man, you
both
got mutts in the
dogs.
street that
You
go
got
fuck
whale
each other,
sharks.
and they're called a mutt
You got
after
whale
that.
sharks.
Male shark.
You got
Yeah,
whale
whale
sharks.
shark.
Look.
Whale sharks.
You got
This nigga not gonna
Come
accept
on.
it.
You gotta
He's not gonna
understand
accept it. He's
Come
fucking
on.
wrong.
How do
bro.
I not accept? I've lived it.
You're not
Bro, I'm
accepting
talking
it.
about
We're the same species.
if you look at the way the order of the world
No,
is,
if you
Why are
look
we not
at the
supposed to breed?
racist way that you're looking at it,
Why are we not supposed to
because
breed
that's
together?
the way you're looking at it.
no,
Why are we
it
not
is
supposed to
what
Man,
it is.
no, it's not.
But why are we not supposed to? You're
At
saying we're
what
not supposed
point-
to, but why are we not supposed to?
no.
What is
Because-
the reasoning behind
because-
it?
That's like a
Because
50-50.
think about it.
He's
Not
tripping.
only do we have races, we all have different cultures.
That's
So when you
it's 50-50.
when you take out the beauty of if you're mixing everybody, you're gonna lose the culture of everybody. You're gonna lose that good Spanish food or that good Chinese food. If everybody was to breed together, you won't have one race, and you're not gonna get that.
But that's how the world was separated.
But-
when people from
Y'all
Spain
not
came
listening.
over, you didn't have Caribbean food at that time because they were a mixture of Africans and Caribbeans, right? So now you get Caribbean food. So it's Africans and Spaniards that made Caribbeans, right? So then you go into Mexico and then you have Aztecs
Aztec.
and you have Spaniards, and all of a sudden you get what? Mexicans. Like there's all these different things that become different people, and that's where they get the culture because it didn't come from this place and it didn't come from that place. So like you just making shit up, man.
I honestly can look at the world and see what it
and
is.
I honestly think you're looking at it through some racist ass eyes.
You're bringing up minority to make it the majority.
All you have
but
to
if you look at the majority of pits,
I think
you look at the majority of the animals, they're all running with their pack.
They're running with
Why
their
can't
pack
you
because you
teach
didn't put
it,
them
though?
anywhere else.
Why can't?
Yo.
Wait, you're talking about
You're
human
breeding
beings.
pits with pits.
But if
you're
talking about human
breeding
beings,
this,
you can
that's
teach them
people
your
too.
culture. You can teach them both
What do you
cultures
mean?
and have both of them with them.
You
and
put a
teach their own
room. If you
children
get
depending on
a
where they
room
decide to
full of
go.
dogs, and it don't matter what kind of dog, they're gonna end up fucking each other. Why?
I
Because
seen
they're the
dogs
same
They
try
will.
Dogs try to.
You
steal
put a
cats.
whole bunch of cats in
That
the
does
same
not-
room
no,
with each
honestly-
other. They're gonna end up fucking each other.
But
Why?
that's
Because they're
what's
still the same
Honestly, a
species.
dog would try
We
to fuck
are
a person.
maneuvering.
That's not.
I think it was
man.
pretty much like basic.
Y'all think
like,
it was
hey,
designed
tigers with
for us to
tigers,
mix
lions with
breed.
lions.
Absolutely. You see how big this world is?
But of course,
Every
if
time you move,
but of course,
your
if you put
melanin
something in something
changes, your
different,
culture
it's gonna be
changes. Like,
curious.
come on now.
But if you put something out of the ordinary, it's gonna be curious.
Right.
It's gonna be curious, and it's gonna do what it naturally does if it allows it.
All right, let's get
Oh
off
my
that.
God.
Right, last one. And this is what you sent me, and I like it. No, I sent it to you. Or did you send it to me?
I don't know. Let's see. What are you talking about?
All right. Well, this is gonna be a mixture. Women out there that say you don't need a man, but yet you make your son the man of the house. You're a hypocrite. When you're at every event that your son has, but you don't remember the last time you went on a date, you're losing in life. You have replaced the man that you should be with your son. He's not the man of the house. He's not a man yet. You need to go get you a man of the house instead of trying to make your child a man of the house. So stop telling me every woman that said they don't need a man, but you throw your life into your kids as if you don't have no life without them. It's clear that you do. You just replacing them with a lesser version.
You saying it's an excuse?
It's definitely an excuse. Whenever you say that, okay, my child is the man of the house, and you're a woman, no, he's not. He's not a man.
He shouldn't have to.
He shouldn't be in that place.
Yeah,
you
I agree
shouldn't.
with that.
You shouldn't start living through your child. You got your own life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How the hell are you at every event, but you don't remember the last time you went on a date? You're hustling backwards. Then that child is gonna go. I know that's scary. That's why you don't rush your children out the house like they used to. Because at 18, your ass better know what you was doing. And them motherfuckers can be at home until they 25, 30.
Or it's gonna be hard, and she's gonna become in competition with the females that he do date.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
that is a problem a lot of times.
But like, why don't you just go get your own life? Stop living through your children.
Yeah.
It's okay to be there for them, but you have your own life as well.
Right. Be there for them at their events and shit like that. But bitch, you do gotta live your own life. You can say that you the only man I need. Let a child be a child.
That's
Okay.
extremely creepy.
Go get you a fucking man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I,
some weird
just, I
shit.
gotta be honest. That's
That's some
extremely.
That's
weird
why the
shit.
fuck. Go get you a man. Go on a date.
Oh,
Okay.
Not your kid.
The fuck.
Please don't date your child.
Right.
Now
Stop
he
it.
jealous.
Yeah, that's good.
Everywhere.
That's
Now
right.
he
Don't
jealous
date your
because
child.
you got a
Don't
man
date your
coming
Don't date
in.
your
Don't date your
Mm-mm.
child. That's
Don't
it
do
right
that.
there.
That shit's wild.
All right. This is the last one. People that have a problem with gender roles. You don't have a problem with gender roles, do you?
With gender roles.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It depends on the relationship.
This
Like I
girl-
do and I don't.
This girl said, okay, y'all women don't have y'all have a problem with gender roles. But yet when that girl got hit upside the head with a brick, the women online crucified the men for not doing stuff.
Okay, so I can't be that person.
And then the woman said, my man is for me. He vowed to protect me and my family.
Yeah.
If you want a man to protect you, you need to get under a man's protection. But my man is coming home to me and my children because he vowed to protect us. So you a stranger out there as a woman thinking my man is going to take up for you, you're sadly mistaken. Get your own man and get under protection of a man.
Yeah, well,
So-
I
But
look at
she
that
also-
as play stupid games, win stupid prizes, because that's what I felt like happened with her.
Yeah.
But
No,
her,
no, no,
like,
she
in that
turned- she
sense,
turned somebody
in
down.
sense-
She turned somebody
She
down.
turned somebody down.
Yeah,
and he
but
got
she
Yeah,
mad.
but
got
they
hit in the
ended
head
up
with.
saying
Yeah,
that
but
was
she
a whole
also,
skit.
but she also put hands on that man.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna say.
he turned her. No, she turned
She
him
didn't.
down.
So that
And
whole
he-
and she also
thing
would agree.
ended
And
up
she-
being like
yeah,
a scam.
no.
Like she did this
she
before.
smacked that
She had a
man.
whole like.
She did what?
No, it's like apparently like the whole thing was made up. Like she did that, but there was like a whole bunch more to it.
Let's act like it was real because that
Okay,
ain't the part.
acting like it was real.
Let's
Okay,
act like it
we're
was
gonna
real.
pretend.
The outrage was real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The scene might have been wrong, but the outrage was like, you men, how the hell y'all gonna be there and you're not take up for that woman?
But she
So,
also said
well,
men
there's
are not
the-
protectors.
There's this controversial influencer named Mr. Let Go. And he said he not jumping into no shit either. And I felt it when he said it because he was like, I might call the cops. I'm going to get you some help. But I'm not going to put myself in a position that jeopardizes my life for somebody that I do not know. Just because you are a
Yeah.
female.
But how did you like the woman response? Like, my man, if you, because there's no gender role.
No,
People
I-
are against gender roles. And now all of a sudden we supposed to react because you're a man.
But
So you can't tell me to cut it on and cut it off. It's not a switch.
But she also said that men's are not protectors.
Right.
Women do everything. So if you saying that a man is not a protector, when shit happened to you, don't look for a man to protect you.
So
There you
I
go.
feel like if it's a life-threatening situation, this thing got a piece or whatever, nigga, I'm not gonna judge you from running. Go. Get the fuck out of here. Don't you lose your fucking life on account of me. If this nigga don't got shit on him, he don't got no gun or nothing, and he's beating me to fucking sleep,
Just steal your ass with him.
get your ass over here and help me.
No,
Especially
I
if I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm just walking and living my life, la da la da 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 da. If there's a bunch of niggas around, I'm gonna, like, one, this nigga probably doesn't feel like he can beat all these niggas. So if a group of people stand up, like, don't bother her or whatever, he's 9 times out of 10 is gonna walk away unless he high on some shit. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna walk away. There's something that can be done to prevent him from beating my ass. But if you're just a bystander, you're not calling any help.
and
You're just recording this situation and stuff
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
You are
That's
a
the
bitch
problem.
ass
But
nigga.
So-
is
and
he-
I hope you
but-
die a slow death.
But, damn. Wait, I gotta put that out. Drew.
So I
can't
no
say
wait.
that
I got a
on
question.
Hey, hold on, hold on.
I got a question.
Because that's violent. All types of violations.
Damn.
Let me ask this question real quick. Let me ask this
My
question.
bad.
So say a dude ain't doing shit. Try to talk to a girl. She just smack the shit out of him. How many females gonna come to his aid?
None.
A girl slapped the shit out of a nigga?
Yeah.
Matter
How
of
many
fact,
females
I
gonna
know
come
him.
to his aid?
Me.
You ain't gotta know.
All right, about to say.
I
You
know
ain't
him.
gotta know.
If
No,
I
no.
know the nigga,
You
I'm
don't
beating
know
that
him.
bitch ass.
No,
So
you don't
fuck
know
I
it.
take
him.
it as a
Please.
challenge.
No, you don't
No,
know him.
Let's
You
do it.
you don't
don't
know
know
him, but you saw the whole shit transpire where he did nothing wrong, but she just felt the need to act out of character and smack the shit out of this nigga.
I mean, I can't say
He's
anything because
stronger
I
than
actually
her.
have stepped in this scenario. with that.
But so how many females will come to his aid?
None.
I mean, I don't know because I've stepped in a scenario like that.
We tell you, we
Like, I saw a dude I didn't even
But
know, and I
see,
was like,
here's
"What
the-
are you
here's the
doing?
thing.
Like,
Women
smack
aren't
somebody
ex-
for real?" And
Women
Then it
aren't
went left.
expected to step in because they are not protectors. And at the end of the day, that man, 9 times out of 10, is stronger than that woman. So if she smacks him, he can grab her arms and hold him down to her side and then calm this bitch down and like, bitch, relax. And if she decides that she wants to continue to go buck wild and shit, I'm not above calling the fucking police on this bitch. I'm like, yo, this bitch over here is assaulting this man.
But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. When he grab that woman and hold her hands down by her side and be like, calm down, and she going off, she gonna be like, yo, get this motherfucker off of me. And then here you got niggas like, hey, bro, like let her go.
And that's what and that's,
Like, what the
but
fuck
see,
you
at
doing?
that,
half the
at
time
that-
they
but
didn't
at
see
that
what
point-
happened
at
to
that
transpire.
point- At that point, that's when I would step in. That's when I would come to his aid. Y'all back the fuck up because I saw everything that happened. She's assaulting him and he's trying to prevent the situation. That's when I would step in to help him. Outside of that, I'm not fighting this bitch.
But
This is your bitch. You are more powerful than her. You are
But
stronger than
how-
her. Hold this bitch's hands down.
how do you feel about that woman that said, my main responsibility is to protect?
She was
No,
right.
I agree with her. Because I don't want my man
Me
lose
and
his life out
mine.
there
She was right.
protecting this
How you
random
feel
ass
about that?
bitch.
I mean, I can't say nothing because if that's the way I feel, like if that's my husband,
Because if he
and
get
you-
killed, then
and
what?
yeah, that's
That's what
exactly
you
the way
said.
I'm
That's
looking
what
at
you
it.
said. If he get
But-
killed,
and that's
then
the way
what?
I'm looking
Correct.
at it. So
my-
now
he's
I
not there
got
to help
hopefully
you.
an insurance
So-
policy to look out for me and the kids.
But when you see a man and don't help, then you can't call him a bitch ass nigga.
Yeah.
If you're saying he's not responsible for her, he might be responsible to get home to his wife and kids.
Yo.
And
And
but
that's
sometimes
bullshit
it's
anyway.
Now, if you
something.
gonna record, I say you a bitch ass nigga.
There you go.
because
Yes.
you had
And
opportunity.
that's
to call
the way I
cops.
look at it.
Correct.
Yeah,
'Cause you trying
if
to
you're
get
not
likes
gonna
at
help
that point.
that way,
But
to put
not-
yourself
but not-
in danger.
but not
And
even
also,
that.
if
You can
it's
help another
multiple-
way.
If
But
it's
not even
multiple
that.
men, I feel like multiple men against one guy.
But it's
Your
more
life
goddamn.
probably isn't at risk.
'Cause a nigga
if you
just
don't
ain't gonna
got a
hit you
piece.
with a
If you
brick.
don't fucking got a gun or shit, like
Yeah.
your life isn't that fucking at risk if there's multiple men in the situation.
Right.
But
Like
what
you
nigga,
should step in.
what nigga-
Y'all should
who
step
the fuck
in.
will hit you with a brick just because you say I can't get your number?
There's a
That
lot of
happens.
lames out there.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot. There
Like
are
I've
a lot.
actually smiled at someone and told them I was in a relationship, was sweet, had a conversation, been called all kind of bitches and stuff, and
you.
grabbed
Yep.
my arm and yanked the
Yep.
fuck back because
Yep.
I said I was in a relationship and
Yep.
had to I literally thank God there was an officer right there that like stepped up and fucking helped me. And I was like, damn, nigga, I smiled at you and everything and said I was in a relationship. I'm not interested. And he grabbed my fucking arm and called me all kind of bitches.
Yeah.
Niggas are loony out
That's,
here.
that's
Yep.
happened to me
Yeah.
before too.
Niggas are loony, women are loony, and they are hypocrites. This concludes.
Wait a minute. What?
We all are hypocrites.
Okay.
We all are hypocrites.
Yeah, you
you.
can keep the we
This
all.
concludes another episode
Oh.
of Me and My Big Mouth podcast. I am Tuck. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. Spotify, Apple Music. Go get some merch from bigmouthbrand.com. You see it over there. And Kay, do you have anything to plug?
No, I'm Kay. Follow me. I'm a post stuff.
If you don't follow back, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I be following back.
Bruh, hey, man, all I can say is MJ, hey, have fun like always, man.
Daddy, you can find me on Instagram at Mr. Tuck _88.
And I'm April. That's it.
We will go live at some point.
Yeah. And I'm out.